What's good? What's good? Who we got in here? My boy Planet Randy in the building. Hit Stepper is in the building. Malik, click that link. My boy Randy got going on. I'll wait till more people come in. Muhammad, what up? Malik, what up? Who else in the building? Terry, what up? Gregory, what up? W, what up? George, what up? Who else in the building? Tavon Smith, Mr. Eric Kwan, what up? That's right. My boy W said, get the likes rolling. My boy Roger in the building. See you later in the building. One Cool P is in the building. We're going to get to it. Let's get the likes up. Who else in the building? Raymond Benjamin, Jonathan, Q Tweezy. Q Tweezy in the building. I'm waiting for Elder to come in. BJ, what up? Angie, what up? Who else in the building? Caesar, what up? Blue, what up, Blue? Giving Goat TV, what up? J Mac, what up? Zulu Nation. Kareem, I don't want to go into trade Westbrook, I hope. Wow, okay. That's right. Cool Pete said hit that like button. Not giving up 2 picks for Bogey and Fournier. Elder in here. I'm about to drop the link. Reg Dog, what up? I thank everybody for coming into the Kareem and Elder show. This is like episode 37. It's like episode 37, Kareem and Elder show. I need y'all to hit that link that Planet Randy. I'm going to copy it. Click this link right here, y'all. I'll let y'all know what we got going on this week. Click that link. I got what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. We got an interview coming up on Tuesday. We got Elder in the building, the Kareem and Elder show. What's good?
All right. Salute, my brother.
Hey, what up, Sean family? Eric, what's good?
How you hear me? I'm coming in good, Kareem?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Mr.
Great.
221. He's at the best basketball show, period. Thank you, man.
And we appreciate that. Salute.
That's the best basketball show, period. I love it.
Appreciate that. No doubt. One Cool P, what's up, my girl? What's going on, sis?
Yeah, she's in the building. Cool P in the building.
I thought I saw her in there.
Tony Rome, we're going to get this thing cracking.
Let's do it. We've been cooking. We've been cooking all day. Me and Kareem been going at it all day, y'all.
No,
come on, hit that like button.
Raymond Benjamin, no Tyreek Evans. That's not happening.
Yeah. Nah, somebody else got to give him a chance, bro.
Let's get the likes up.
Somebody else got to give him a chance. We ain't got time for that. Not the Lakers. We ain't got time for that. Sorry, Tyreek.
Thanks, Reg Dog. We got for the Cool Kareem and Elder show. We're gonna get started soon. We get 100 people in here. How many likes? We need.
Text him and tell him we got this here.
My boy called me. K said he's on the yacht today. My boy's on the yacht this Sunday evening.
150. Give him 150. Tell him that's it though. I got nothing else for him. That's got to work. That's the replacement and what he needs to get down the road. All right. Oh man, I thought I was on mute. Sorry about that, y'all. My bad.
I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute. We get some light going up in here. A little bit more light.
Yeah, Showtime. Call me K.
Hey,
James, Big Booger.
Turn that on. Both of them, please. Thank you.
Sullivan in the building.
Had to get your attention.
Prime time. What up? Tony Rome, what up? Let's get the lights up for more people to come in. We're gonna start. Elder, he ready to cook.
Man, wee.
The time is ticking for Elder, y'all.
Yep.
Russ staying on the Lakers. So Russ.
I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word.
Ticking. We got like a couple. Well, we got like 6 weeks.
Yeah, 27. 27.
So y'all
better. No. We ain't got 6. We got 4. 27 is when what's the name is? Oh, that's training camp.
I'm saying
we got 2 weeks.
James Harden got traded actually like 2 days before the season started.
Which is fine. As long as he ain't on the opening day roster, I'm good.
That's what I'm saying, the open day.
So yeah, we got 2 months then because the season don't start. Yeah, you're right. 18th or something like that. October 18th?
October 18th. So we got to be clear because people gonna be like, oh, LG talk about the Lakers. Not training camp to start opening night.
Start the season. They know. If they listen closer, they'll understand what I'm saying. I ain't talking about no training camp because that don't mean nothing. There are a lot of guys go to training camp, don't make the team. So I ain't talking about no training camp. Banks, man, salute my brother. $5 donation. He said Pistons 2025 NBA champions. Lions 2026 NFL Super Bowl. Salute to my guys on the chat. Love this channel.
He set it off. See, that's what it's about. That's support.
Bro, hey, if that's the case, Jesus on his way. Jesus coming back in 2026 then. Because if all that happened from Detroit, resurrect that thing, it's over for everybody.
D-Town. he set it off.
Nah.
That thing off. But we need the support, man. We need the support, man. Hit that like button.
Yes, hit the like button as you come through. Appreciate y'all. Y'all see it right there too. You see it on the screen. $ KareemLouAllen. You want them super chats read? Hit the $, the KareemLouAllen. Hit the super chat, KareemLouAllen. He'll read the Cash App. That go directly to Kareem, y'all. We ain't got to jack around with the YouTube stuff. Yeah. So
we 8 minutes in, we get started. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to Planet Randy. He set up an interview. Y'all can see the link. Yeah, he dropped the link already.
Yeah, he did. See you later. You right. Oh, people, I believe you me. There are so many people want me to be wrong just so I'm wrong, so they can come in my head about the Russ thing. Believe you me, I already know. Now I ain't going nowhere. I'm just not gonna talk Lakers. So like say I'm on this show and we talking and Kareem starts talking about the Lakers, guess what I'm gonna do? You're gonna see my screen go blank. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not speaking, or I'll put the mute button on and let him talk, and I ain't gonna give no thoughts, no opinions, no nothing. I'm telling you, I'm refusing to speak on the Lakers.
He could talk about
I'm talking about the league still. I'm talking about the league. I'm gonna talk about the other teams. I'm not gonna speak nothing on the Lakers. Even if the Lakers got a big matchup, right? You're gonna hear me talk about the whole other team. I ain't saying 2 words about the Lakers. I'm speaking 0 on the Lakers if Russ is on that team. Now I'll tell you, here's a small caveat, I guess you could call it. Let's just say that Johan Buha, whatever his name is, wasn't capping. Even though Mark Steiner came out and said that it's not true. Y'all know how the NBA is. Y'all know how it is. Somebody lying.
Johan Buha, I don't believe that because
hold on, Kareem. Slow down, bro. Slow down. I'm saying, let's go to hypothetical that Johan Buha is not lying. And it gets to that point, and the Lakers haven't done a trade, but they tell Russ not to come. See, as long as he's not playing, I'm good. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. As long as Russ ain't playing, I'm good.
So he's still
to me, he ain't part of the team. I understand what some folk gonna get technical and Russ is still on the team. I'm like, yeah, as soon as I see him in a jersey, he on the team. But if that ain't cap and that happens, then I still talk about the Lakers. Because as long as I don't see Russ out there on that court, I'm fine. I'm fine.
So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here.
But if
August
Russ on that court,
28th. August 28th.
No.
Elder clearly said if Russ on the buyout, he can talk Lakers.
As long as he ain't on that court. If he ain't in no jersey, I can talk. But if he out there playing, nope, I'm through. I'm done with the Lakers.
Give a shout out to the real Eleazy, my boy.
Salute,
my boy. Yeah. Thank you, Yashima, for blessing her life. My boy, he from LA. David Sanders, Diesel Don, Too Tall, Prime Time, Gregory Brown, my whole
team. Showtime. Salute, Mr. Mass.
Mr. Mass.
Real easy. Salute, brother. Gregory Brown. Salute all y'all. BJ. David Sanders. Salute. Chris Roberts. Salute. BJ. Everybody. Good to see y'all in here tonight, man. Good to see all y'all in here tonight.
So Elder, you said that
you see Mr. You see. I'm sorry, you see Mr. 22, Mr. 221, JMR. He said, Elder, take a 15-game suspension. That's funny, bro. That's funny. What'd you say now, Kareem? I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, that was funny. What I was saying was, like me personally, I don't believe Johan Buha. Because when he sat there and like a lot of stuff lately, he just been, he need to be, I think he need to be, I see what he's doing. He's doing it trying to get his name and his channel up. Cause now he's starting to get some traction. Cause a lot of stuff he's saying starting to get some traction. But then he comes back and be like, no. What I meant was he always do that. The same thing with what he said about the Austin Reeves starting to finish the game. He
was the one that started that crap.
He started it, but he do it. I'm not knocking him. It may make sense, but then he comes back and be like, no, this is what I'm thinking. Maybe I ain't mean to say it like that. Maybe I worded it different. This is what I'm thinking. But now it gets his name moving. Because now people like, yo, the Lakers going to do this. And so it helps him so when he sat there said the Lakers going to bench Russ, I never believed that from the start because I don't think that they would do that because they don't gain nothing from it. So when he said it, I felt no real way about that.
Well, I mean, they gained team chemistry. If they committed to trade him and they haven't got it done, by not letting him play, you gain team chemistry. Why have him out there when you're trying to move him? So I can't 100% agree that they don't gain anything from doing it. Now, it looks bad, and I don't think the league wants that. Remember, the league came down kind of on Houston for it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is this, though. Houston was not actively trying to trade John Wall.
Yeah,
John Wall was willing. Remember, John Wall was willing to play. He just wasn't going to go to the bench for young players. So they had an internal beef. But the Lakers are like actively trying to trade Russell Westbrook. And I've seen it many times where teams have set a guy or told him, don't come back until we get a trade for you. I mean, i.e., that's what Detroit told what's name. Remember they told the big dude, the big fella. They told him that when he was leaving there, just don't come back, bro. Don't come back till we get you moved up out of here. Drummond. They told Drummond that. Not that they had any beef or anything like this. Like, but if you're not a part of this team, there's no need to have you around it when we know we're actively looking to get rid of you. So I think there would be a benefit to that. I really do. And that would also 100% solidify that they done with you and they trade you. You see what I'm saying? There will be definitely no questions at that point that they are done with you and they're not trying to move forward with you. They want you off their team. So they're willing to pay you to sit at home just so their team can have their own man. I mean, again, I don't think it should get to that point. Man, you've been going through trade scenarios and conversations. I mean, shoot, y'all, what was it, midnight last night, Kareem? 1 o'clock, we was texting each other. And today, me and Kareem, for the last hour, been going back and forth. And I think I've come up with actually, because this is the thing, y'all. For trade, everybody has to win. Everybody has to walk away from the trade feeling like they got pretty much what they want. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I know a lot of trades just don't make sense because the things that the teams have put out there publicly, if they're not being addressed, the trade's not going to go down. So that's what I've been putting together here lately. And hopefully they can get something done. I think it's actually also a move to put pressure on other teams to step up their offer or lessen their offers, like the Pacers or Utah or even the Knicks. But I think I got a trade that should work for everybody. Y'all see that right there too, the Kareem report, the Cash App. Go and hit the Cash App up. If you got a question, hit the Cash App, KAREEMLOUALLEN, and then we will put in the comment section, put your question or your statement or your comment in there, and we will read it. We will definitely read it, and we appreciate the support. Y'all get them likes up, all right? Get them likes up. I'm starting barely to get some notifications, finally. I wasn't getting notifications at all. I hit the like button. Even on videos I don't watch, I'll click on the video, hit the like button, and get off of it. You know what I mean? Even if I'm not planning on watching it, I hit the like button. So we appreciate everybody hitting that like button, man, helping out, getting these videos out there, man, more and more and more and more. Some of y'all was around. Y'all saw me cooking on the Player's Choice today. So y'all may want to go back and look at that. They had a nice little 4-hour session earlier today. I came in towards the end. I think I came in at like the 2:45, 2:44 mark, 2 hour and 44-minute mark. And I think Mass was on there. Mr. Mass was on there earlier too. So y'all go check that out too. We was on there cooking on the Player's Choice, man. They got a nice little thing going on over there as well. All right, you got something, Kareem?
No, yeah, I just want thank everybody, or everybody who subscribed. I put the I changed the format where you have to be a subscriber to leave a comment on there. So I believe everybody that's on here is subscribers.
Cool.
I changed it, so I did that, and I want to give a shout out again for Randy setting up the interview for Tuesday with Matt Peralta on Tuesday 8:30. So yeah, so Elder, so you said you pissed off at the Lakers when I did a video the other day, and I said that the Lakers not trying to really give up 2 unprotected first-round picks unless they feel is a players that can make a difference, that make an impact of them being serious contenders.
Okay.
And you said you wanted some shit, you're gonna go in on the Lakers.
Yeah. And the reason I said that is because I think the Lakers are being hypocritical. I know most of these teams, in my personal opinion, they have to be not have to be, but they are to a certain degree because they want to put out specific agendas and they want people to think a specific way, and they try to use the media to push pressure on different things and stuff. I just hate the fact that the Lakers have been hypocritical on this thing because when you look at it, Buddy Hield was a six player pick in the draft. They view him very high. How do we know that? We had already heard from the Lakers side that the Lakers was willing to give up THT, Nunn, Wenyen Gabriel, and a first-round pick for Buddy Hield. Now, those 3 players make the money work, y'all. They make the money work, and I understood why the Lakers was willing to do that is because they want roster spots for when they was going to do a Russ deal. They know $47 million going out, you're going to get back at least 2, if not 3 or 4 quality players, right? So I got it. But if you're willing to give up THT, Nunn, Gabriel, and the first-round pick to get Buddy Hield.
Hold up, you heard I didn't actually hear they was gonna get a first with Nunn and THT.
Yes. This is how you heard it. You heard, you just forgot, Kareem. They kept saying we want to give up 1 pick for the Kyrie deal so that we have a second pick to use on either Buddy Hield or Eric Gordon. That was public for everybody to see.
Overpaid because Kendrick Nunn is good.
Again, bro. Again.
For Buddy
That's the irrelevant part because the key is that we can think they're the greatest players in the world. If the Lakers don't value them, they don't value them, and that's what I'm saying. The Lakers was putting that out there publicly to make those deals work. Those 2 or 3 guys were going to have to be in the deal plus a first-round pick, and they were willing to do that just for Buddy Hield. So if you know Buddy Hield's worth a first-round pick, you finna add on the guy for the last 2 years that led the league in shot blocking. He's on an expiring deal. So now you have financial flexibility. He's a big that goes well with Anthony Davis. I've heard reports that the Lakers are high on Miles Turner. And Buddy Hield makes $21 million. Turner makes $18 million. That's $39 million. Russ makes $47 million. The Pacers would have to eat $8 million to do that deal.
So here it is. I got a player in Buddy Hield who you've already come out publicly and said I give up 3 players and a first-round pick to get him. I got another player in Miles Turner who's leading the league in shot blocking the last 2 years, fits well against Anthony Davis. And he's a shooter. He's a stretch 5. Right? And they're going to eat $8 million in salary. Do y'all know what that saved the Lakers in real money? $8 million come off of their luxury tax thing. That takes that down a whole nother 16 on top of that. Because it's pretty much double because they're repeat offenders, y'all. So if they got to add 8, on top of that 8, put 16 as a tax. That's how it works. That's $24 million. So here it is. We're going to save $24 actual million. Real dollars, not monopoly money, y'all. Real dollars. And we get 2 starters, and you tripping on 2 picks. You tripping on 2 unprotected picks that's 5 and 7 years down the road. To me, it's just flat out hypocritical. Now, if you're trying to tell me I don't value these guys, I fully get it. If you say I don't value him at that level, I get it. But don't tell me Buddy Hield, who has been Mr. Inconsistent his whole entire career, is worth a first-round pick and 3 young players. He's worth that. But to save $24 million, real money, and to add the leading shot block in the league is not worth another pick? Oh, I'm going to go ballistic on the Lakers. Watch. Before I quit talking about them, I'm going to light their tail up. I'm going to light that front office up. That would be egregious. That would be mismanagement.
So
somebody would have to come in and show me why that doesn't make sense.
So, but the thing is, right, never done before that that far apart team will ever give unprotected picks for role players. Even the Knicks, when they made the deal with Detroit, it was protection on it. And that just,
you know why?
Hold up. And that's next year. Normally, the further down the day now, if it was, let's say the Lakers had a 23 first-round pick, the Lakers probably wouldn't probably put any protection on it. They could probably just say, okay, I give you the 23 first-round pick. But since it's far down the line, it's never done before with role players. When you do
you know why?
Picks for future.
Do you know why?
Hold up. I'm let you talk. When you do future first-round picks, normally it's for star players. The Donovan Mitchells, the guys like Giannis, or even all-stars, like high-level players, they'll do unprotected first-round pick. When it's that far apart. You don't see it when it comes to role players. But go ahead.
Do you know why?
I'm listening.
Do you know why? Typically, when you're trading, the only players that are worthy to get picks that far down the road are superstars. See, that's why you can do it for Paul George, Anthony Davis, what's his name? James Harden, because you're going to remember in the league, you can only do a first-round pick every other year. So if I give you the first-round pick this year, 2 years from now, I can give you a second. 2 years from there, which is only 4 years away, I can give you a third pick. So if I go 2 more years to get to the 4th pick, now I'm 6 years down the road. That's why it's only been superstars. They're the only ones worthy to get that many picks, and you have to stretch them out over that time frame. Nobody's giving up that many picks for a role player. But the reason the Lakers picks are that far down the road is because they're 2023, the Anthony Davis deal. It's not that they're giving these unprotected picks up for these down the road for role players. Those are the only picks that are available to give right now. If Charlotte, hold on, not Charlotte, what's their name? The Pelicans. Let's just say the Pelicans chime in early, right? Say they chime in early and say, we want the 2024 pick. Because I don't know what the time frame is where they have to pick if they want the 2024 or if they want the 2025, right? Let's just say Pelicans come in and say, we want the 2024 pick, right? Say they coming in and they say, we're trying to blow that thing out the water. We don't want the Lakers to have a chance at getting Bronny James, so we're going to go take the 2024 pick to cut off the Lakers' first round pick so they don't have a chance at getting Bronny James. to keep LeBron, blah, 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 right? Do y'all know the 2025 will be available then? It will be available then. But because that is in limbo, that puts or the 2026, I'm sorry, the 2026 will be available then. Because you're giving the 24, then you'll be able to get a 26. But because those two are in limbo between 2004, and they did it on purpose, they said, we want to stop your flexibility. We don't want you making moves down the road to get better if you get Anthony Davis.
Hold on, I got hold that thought. I got some cash apps. I really appreciate it.
Bring it here.
Jermaine West, heavy supporter. Jermaine West with the Cash App. I really appreciate you. He said, Elden Kareem, keep cooking. From Jermaine West. I really appreciate that. Then we got Richard, Money Bags, my boy Money Bags. He said, ask Elder, does Russ have the heart to be a Lakers?
Here's the problem. And I don't want to get into this Russ bashing. Russ still has value in this league. I'm not saying Russ is one of these players that need to be out the league. He has value on selected teams, selective situations, in my personal opinion, right? He's a horrible fit with the Lakers. Russ's number one problem to me is his mindset. If you just go back to those press conferences and all the stuff Russ was having, you could tell the number one thing for Russ is not winning a championship. And that's the wrong thing to have coming to the Lakers. Because all of Laker Nation, all they care about is championships. We don't care about going to playoffs, y'all. See, you'll hear people say, well, the Lakers should at least make the play-in. You think we give a flip about the play-in? You think we give a flip about being 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd? We don't care, y'all. Literally, if we don't have a chance to win a chip, we would rather not make the damn playoffs. All the Lakers care about is championships. We get nothing out of making the playoffs. It makes you feel good because you will pull a piece of crap franchise and you've never won anything. But because we got 17 chips, we don't care about making playoffs. We care about making finals. That's what we care about. So I'm not bashing Russ. Russ has a role in this league. I don't think that, there's been statements out there, Russ going to be done. He's going to be Allen Iverson and Carmelo Anthony. I don't think so. You put Russ in the right position, guess what? There are teams that have never won anything that need to go to the playoffs. They need that playoff money. They need the notoriety that we at least made the playoffs. That's a team for Russ. A fringe playoff team. Not a team aspiring to win a championship. I was saying that on the Players' Choice today. And on my boy Dale, shout out to my boy Dale on the Players' Choice. He was capping. He was fronting. I can't say cap around Dale, y'all. He said that I let the new school ballers change my speech. He said we should still be on the word fronting. So he's a frontologist. That's what he is. And I told him he was tipping the scale. In the class, when you're in the college class, you may have a curve, right, on your grading. I said, bro, you're killing the curve, bro. You're at 110%. You're killing us on this fronting you're doing. But again, I think there's specific roles that Russ can fit in. He needs to be on a fringe playoff team that will give him the ball, let him go, put a bunch of young dogs behind him and let him run. That's where you will be successful. And that team will go from being fringe to probably making the playoffs. That's what Russ' history has shown us. His history ain't shown me that he wants to comply and do what coaches say. What his history showing me, he wants to do what he wants to do. Is there a chance he can comply? Possibly. The type of guy that will get that from me is definitely Darvin Ham. From what I remember from Darvin Ham back in the day being around him, from what I know about Darvin Ham and everything I heard about his career and coaching and all of that, he ain't taking no mess, y'all. From nobody. He not.
He not taking no mess, but I'm going to give a shout out to Elder donated to the show also. Elder, appreciate you donating to the show. Jermaine West said it's honored to be given a wrench. It's an honor to you, Jermaine West. You're a supporter. You not only you watch.
Man, stop capping.
You hit the like button, Jermaine. You also support the show. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you as a guy with us. Man,
stop capping. Because I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that LeBron AD don't adjust. Here's the key. When you have superstars, they don't have to adjust. They don't. You get players around them that will adjust to them. They have the max talent. They're the ones that lead. So your leaders typically don't have to adjust. They adjust to make the winning take place. That's what they do. But their games don't have to because you put people around them that accentuate their game. Stop capping, Matt. Matt, my guy.
So Rich, Moneybags, he got another question for you, Elder. He
All
says,
right.
so you saying Russ had heart to be a Laker, but not coaching?
That's different, y'all. That's different. Coaching, you're instructing, you're guiding, you're teaching. You see what I'm saying? So Russ may be one of the best coaches. You see what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, from what I have seen, I'm not saying Russ don't want to win. Listen to me close, y'all. I'm saying it's not the most important thing to him. Y'all, look, come on, y'all. Let's quit fun. Y'all saw the press conferences last year. The Lakers would lose. Russ would have what he considered a good game, triple-double, and he's laughing at the press conference, texting people, got the stat sheet right there. Then there would be games where we won, and Russ didn't get the triple-double or close to it, and he looked like we lost. Man, whatever, man. He all contentious, all that. Then he came out publicly and said that it's more than just winning championships. How many of y'all in the chat actually believe the number one thing for Russ right now in his career is to win a championship? How many of y'all actually believe that? I want to know in the chat. How many of y'all actually believe that's his number one goal? Put a Y in there if you say yes. Put an N in there if you say no. Because I don't believe it. From what I've seen on the court.
Y in the end, y'all. Y in the end.
A Y in the end.
No
from what I've seen on the court, and for what I listened to him saying, I don't think that's his number one goal. I don't. He wanted to be back in LA, which is cool. All his businesses is getting set up, which I love that. I actually glad of that for him. I really am. But his number one thing wasn't that. Even with LeBron, he out here doing what he doing, business-wise and all that. But when he on that court, he want to win. I really believe that. And he don't let nothing outside stop what he's doing on the inside of that court, of them lines, because he knows that's my major platform. I don't believe Russ wants to win a chip more than anything, and he's not willing. Because here's the key: if he is, that means he's willing to sacrifice anything.
Damn, a lot of people got ends, man.
Bro, nobody believes that. So I'm not capping when I'm talking about this, and I'm not putting Russ down. Everybody think when you say this stuff, now you bash.
You got some wise.
Now you bashing Russ. I'm not bashing Russ. And my thing is, everybody that said why, put in here what your favorite team is. And if it ain't the Lakers, I'm gonna look forward to Russ going to your team.
So everybody who put a Y,
what's your favorite team?
Put your favorite team. So I see the guys who
if it ain't the Lakers, because you have some. I mean, right here, my brother Kareem. We've been going back and forth. Kareem is one that feels if we don't get players that put us in a position to win a chip, in his opinion, it's better to keep Russ. He said that. That's what he believes. And I know we have zero chance with Russ.
My thing is this. This is my stance. My stance is if we get players and we're gonna lose anyway, if we don't have a chance of winning, I ain't gonna say just lose anyway, but we bring in players and it is not gonna make a difference at all. I'd rather just eat his contract and
how do we know that
the next year? Then
how do we know that though?
And
hold on,
give
Kareem.
up assets and then the results be the same. Now you're going backwards.
I get it. I get what you're saying. I would rather be in a position where I know I have at least a chance. See, with Russ, okay, Kareem.
You got people put their teams up there.
I see that, but Toronto Raptors, yeah. Go ahead and take Russ then. Go ahead and take it, Mr. J. Go ahead and take Russ. Brooklyn. Hey, we already know how Brooklyn feel. They would not take Russ back. Get a third team, Lakers. We ain't taking them back. So we already know how Brooklyn feel about Russ. But Kareem, you feel that way, right? You feel that way. I'm going to ask you, what percentage, if the Lakers keep Russ, run it back, don't do no more trades, and keep Russ, what's our percentage of winning a championship? Don't cap, Kareem.
10%?
What? How much?
10%.
Now, is that 10% because then maybe once we get to the Western Conference Finals,
0%.
that Russ get hurt and he not playing, and then we get the chance to win?
As if Bron and AD can ball, and not like at the end of the day, you have two of the top 10 players in the NBA, and the playoff series. Now, if things, let's say this, if our big guys can hold the fort down defensively, right? And Russ.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at chat room. I'm laughing at chat room.
Yeah, I
They
see.
said 0.1%. 0.000.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Okay, they want to have fun. Okay.
Someone try to help you, bro. Somebody said 15.
Right.
Somebody said 10.
So,
Rambo said Rambo. What? Hey, let's check his blood, bro. Let's check his blood. He said 20%. We didn't check his blood, bro. We can't get a hair sample, bro. We need a blood sample,
because Russ still. You act like Russ is not who he is. Russ, let's say Russ sit there and play his role, and he could give us 19 points, some rebounds, some assists, and we get in the playoff series. You never know. Okay, so let's say this. Now we're gonna go this. What percentage? Okay, some people y'all say that, right? Y'all, let's have some fun. What percentage is Evan Fournier and Bojan Bogdanovic? Let's just say that.
Just those two? That would make sense. Hold on.
I'm just throwing.
I'm out. Again, that don't make sense because that deal don't match because you'd have to have more money involved. You can't do that deal. You'd have to have another player. When you take 19 and 18, that's only 37, bro. We need $10 million to make up. So that's not realistic. I gave you realistic. We don't have to make another trade and we can start with Russ. That's realistic. Make the deal realistic. You got to throw another player in.
So you say the deals and ask them what percentage. I never said I would do it, but I said I never put actually. All I said was if it don't make sense to me, I wouldn't do it. So I ain't saying
you want me to do this, Kareem? You want me to share with the folk the trade I proposed?
Yeah, you want me to trade? We could do the Buddy Hield, Miles Turner.
We don't let that. We don't need to fake that. We don't need to fake it. This trade to work. This trade to work for everybody. This trade to work for everybody. Okay, let's do that first. Then, since he wants to go down the play game road.
Who wants that? So Miles Turner, Buddy Hield.
Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, y'all. Miles Turner,
that's my deal.
Buddy Hield, and the Lakers. We get them and get rid of Russ. What is the percentage of the Lakers winning the championship if we add Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, and we get rid of Russ? Y'all go ahead.
Start now.
Start now. Y'all go ahead. Miles Turner, Buddy Hield comes to the Lakers. We give up Russell Westbrook. What? Wow, Mr. First, look at this. 80, 74, 70. These are the first three that I've seen. Tom Lue said 25, 70. I'm going to read them as I see them. 50, 80, 50, 85, 60, 75.9, 80, 69, 25, 45, 40, 35 to 40%. All that. So here's the key, though. 100%. 100%. 75, 70. Here's the key. Everybody think we got a much better chance.
But I would do that deal. I never said I wouldn't do that deal.
Well, no. You say you wouldn't do it for the 2 protected picks.
I said I would.
You wouldn't do it.
No, I would put protection.
No. Again, if you were willing to give up one just for Buddy Hield with no protections,
I'm not. I wasn't willing.
That's what. Hold on. You're not. Hold on, Pelinka. Hold on, Pelinka wannabe. Hold on, Pelinka wannabe. You're not Pelinka. You're not Pelinka. We got to go by what Pelinka said. He said
I didn't
he would give
out of his mouth.
Oh, stop it! Out of his mouth. Oh, stop it! You don't even see his mouth.
There's so much going on. You just never.
Man, stop, Kareem. We know that was public news that he was willing to give up to make the money match. That's why he had to do THT, Nunn, and oh boy. That's to make the money match, right? That's why he was willing. You got to make the money match. Those three together only make $18 million.
So why Indiana ain't do it?
No. It never got to that point. He was willing to do it, but he wanted to get the Kyrie deal done first. He was trying to do Kyrie with 1 pick and 2 seconds. Then have that extra pick to do. He was willing to do a pick for Buddy Hield or Eric Gordon. He was saying that in the beginning. We got to keep that pick to get a shooter to add to this deal with Kyrie. Because he didn't even feel that adding Kyrie was going to be enough. So that's why he wasn't willing to give up the 2. Then when they put the squeeze, he said, okay, we'll give up the 2. And worry about the rest later.
So put your trade up there, ask him what percentage that is.
All right, y'all. This is what I did. I put together a trade. Now, again, I tell y'all, Trades have to work for everyone. So I got a 3-team trade, right? Because y'all saw it come out today. The news is that the Lakers are being brought in to be the 3rd team on this Donovan Mitchell trade. I know most of y'all saw that, right? So I went in and I put together a trade that actually fits the needs of all 3 teams. Now, let me go through the needs real quick. The Knicks, what they have said, of course they want Donovan Mitchell. But they don't want to clean out their cupboards with the young guys. They got about 3 or 4 good young guys, right? They don't want to clean that cupboard out. And they want to move off a bad salary like what's his name?
Julius Randle and Fournier.
Julius Randle or Fournier. One of those contracts they want to be able to move off of to do this deal, right? And they don't want to give up all the young picks. Who are their young people? They got R.J. Barrett, they got Obi Toppin, they got Quentin Grimes, and they got Emmanuel Quickly. They don't want to give up 3 or 4 of those dudes and 5 or 6 picks. Now, what's been public on the trade for New York? They've been willing to give up 5 picks, y'all. Now, what people don't know, only 2 of those 5 are totally unprotected. Those other 3, I had 2 fingers up. Those other 3 are the picks that they got in this past draft for giving up their first-round pick. But those 3 picks are super protected, y'all. They're like top 20 protected, which is asinine. Nobody in the league wants those picks. But they are technically first-round picks. So what the Knicks had offered was 5 picks. Those 3 horrible picks and 2 unprotected. Utah countered and said no, and y'all can go read it. You go pull all this up. Utah said they want at least 4 unprotected picks to give up Donovan Mitchell. And, of course, young players back. Now, Utah also have said they really don't want to take back no salary. They're tanking this year. So Donovan Mitchell make $30 million. You got to give up Randle or Fournier because they're making the most money on the team. One of them guys got to be in the deal to even make the money match, y'all. Because all the young stars ain't making more than $5, $6, $7 million, right? So if the Knicks don't want to give up all their young players, and they want to get off one of them high salaries, and they only want to give up 2 unprotected picks, right? You got Utah over here who wants 4 unprotected picks. They don't want to take back a crazy salary, and we just want young guys. What do the Lakers want? You're bringing the Lakers in. What do they want? Well, everybody knows the Lakers bring to the table 2 unprotected first-round picks. So if you get 2 from the Knicks, 2 from the Lakers, that's the 4 that Utah wants. You can still throw those other 3 on. Now they got 7 picks, right? Who's going to be mad to hear about Utah getting 7, which is more than what they got for, what's his name? Rudy Gobert. Because optic-wise, they want the Donovan Mitchell deal to look better than what Rudy Gobert got. So that's just the layout. Let me go ahead and read to you the trade here. All right. Can y'all still see me, Kareem? Kareem, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. What I got is I have Donovan Mitchell and Wenyen Gabriel going to the Knicks. I have Bojan Bogdanovic. I have Evan Fournier from the Knicks, Cam Reddish, and Jared Vanderbilt going to the Lakers. And for the Utah Jazz, I have Russell Westbrook. You can do Obi Toppin, or you can do, what's his name, Emmanuel Quickly, whichever one they want. But they made it clear they want Quentin Grimes. So I have Quentin Grimes in the deal. So between Obi Toppin and Emmanuel Quickly, whichever one of them young guys they want, they get it. So the Utah Jazz would get the 2 young guys they want and 7 first-round picks. 4 unprotected, 3 not protected, or 3 with protections on it. They don't take back salary, major, because the Evan Fournier gets moved to the Lakers. He has 3 years, $18 million per year left on his deal, y'all. So the Lakers got to take back a little bit of salary. Now, why would the Lakers do that? Well, It's a 3-year, $18 million, but it's really only 2, y'all, because the 3rd year is a team option. So after this year, Evan Fournier could be on an expiring contract. So that's what would motivate the Lakers to take that, right? They get the young guys they want and Cam Reddish. Utah already made it clear that they was willing to give up Jared Vanderbilt for a first-round pick, that they don't have to have him. So those are the 2 young guys the Lakers can get for the future. You got shooting, you got size. Give up those 2 picks for those. If you don't think them 4 for the Lakers is worth 2 picks, I can't deal with you. Then the Knicks, they get Donovan Mitchell. They get Wenyen Gabriel, another big man that they can get in. If they give up Obi Toppin, they got him as a backup, whatever the case may be. Or Wenyen Gabriel is on a non-guaranteed contract. So you bring him into training camp. If you don't like him, cut him. You lose nothing. It don't cost you 1 dime. Don't cost you 1 dime. Now, to me, the Knicks get exactly what they want. They give up 5 picks, but it's only 2 unprotected. They get Donovan Mitchell and they get Donovan Mitchell, who they've been wanting. And they get off the salary of Evan Fournier. The Lakers, they get 4 guys to justify, to fill out their roster. That'll get them to 15 players. And they got enough talent and youth in there where they can justify giving up the 2 picks. Utah, they get the cap relief with Russ, what they want. They get the buyout, so they're going to save money on that. And they got 2 young stars to go with the 7 picks they got for Donovan Mitchell. If that don't work, I don't know what else would work. That's my pick. Now, with that, so we said the little game we playing. If the Lakers add Bojan Bogdanovic, Evan Fournier, Cam Reddish, and Jared Vanderbilt, what's their percentages of winning the championship then? You got size, you got youth, you got shooting, you got some defense, you got a lot. First one came in was 100%. The thing is, on a trade, y'all, everybody got to at least walk away feeling they're going to win. 80%, 25, 60, 60, 100,000. Somebody said 1,000%. Dang. 35. I'm going to read them as they come. 35, 60, 50, 50, 95%. Matt says 0%, which he would say no matter who we got. We can get Jesus. Matt said we're not going to win. He a hater, y'all. That's okay. I'll read it, though. There's another hater in here. D. Hun said 0%, 65, 17. I don't know what 17 is, if that's a percentage, or 85, 75, 95. Wow. To me, it looks like everybody thinks the percentage goes up. And it should, because you're getting the depth that you need. The Lakers would have incredible depth at that time. 90%, 30%, 45, 65, 60, 55. I'm just reading them as they come in. Dejan said 40, 50, 69, 85. Team needs depth. I agree. That's when the Lakers won last time they had depth. Now, if you get depth and health, you got a real good shot at winning. Jamar said 90%. J-Walk G said 50. But again, all these, no matter what, y'all, all of these, if we just do the Buddy Hield trade and the Turner trade, all of y'all feel we got a much better percentage of winning than keeping Russell Westbrook.
Okay, so which trade y'all like? We having fun today. So what trade y'all like better that us getting? Because mind you, it will be lopsided. So let's say Buddy Hield, Turner, and Reddish, or
now you want the Reddish in. You were doing it before.
No, because that was part. I've been saying
that's fine. That's fine.
I had that because the
that's fine.
And Buddy Hield, Reddish.
That's trade 1. Trade 1 is Buddy Hield, Reddish, and Turner.
And trade
2 is what I just said: Bogdanovic, Reddish, Vanderbilt, and Fournier. That's trade 2.
Somebody can write that. Somebody write that, please. Because we don't have some fun. Deal
and
1.
with the Lakers giving us the same in both deals. They giving up
the same
and 2 first-round picks. That's all they're giving up in both deals. Unprotected. They both should be unprotected.
2
unprotected. I've seen 2 2s so far. I haven't seen anybody else vote. There's another 2. There's a 1. Okay. So 3 2s and a 1. Another 2. Another 2. Waiting on him to come in.
Jonte
Hold on. 1, 2.
He said, "Is this
One.
the 6 says Buddy and Turner?"
2. I'm reading it. I saw 3 ones in a row. 4 ones. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. That Craig Drew. So go to find Craig Drew. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Somebody say 3 to be funny. 2, 2, 2, 3, 1. It's clear. Well, we got a few for 1.
So
but
now
2
we're gonna have some fun. Let's have some fun. So I like 1. He like 2. So I'm gonna give my reason.
You hold on. Time out. You hold on. You like 1 better?
Yeah, but yeah, I do.
I'm protected.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my reason.
Okay.
And you give
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna still have fun. Today's Sunday. We all live. Let's do it like this, guys. I need everybody hit the like button, hit the Cash App, hit the subscribe. Subscribe.
Hey, Kareem.
Hold on for 1 second. 1 second. I need y'all to hit the like, subscribe, the Cash App. We're gonna have some fun tonight, right? So since we're gonna have some fun, right? I'm representing deal 1, right? We Sunday, we all live, we all thankful, it's all blessing. I'm gonna represent deal 1. I'm gonna give my take, like I'm gonna represent as a lawyer why we should do deal 1. Elder gonna represent why we should do deal 2. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna do it like that. We having some fun, man. Let us have some fun. It's a blessing we here, you know. And I like this, man. We come together. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. Hit that
subscribe. Hit the Cash App. KAREEMLOUALLEN.
So go ahead, Elder. Elder present a beautiful trade. So
okay.
Elder gonna give his reasons why he like number 2.
All right. Now y'all already saw Kareem move the goalpost on him because when I presented it to y'all, he didn't.
But I said in my video,
but I said that before. You didn't add nobody. I said that before that you didn't add Cam. Now, even with Cam in there, I'll go ahead and give him
the money. I had to.
No problem. I said that before, but you didn't do it. I told you that in the beginning.
I said in my video, though. I said in the video.
Okay. All right. No problem. I'm still going to represent trade number 2. And the reason I like trade number 2 is because, for one, it gives us even greater depth. We get size, we get length, we get shooting, we get a few defenders, right? We get youth. And I think it also offers us the most financial flexibility. That's why I like it. Because when you take back the other deal, you're going to have to re-sign not Buddy Hield. You're going to have to re-sign Turner. He's making 18 now. He wants a full max extension. I'd rather play with the 2 centers we already have. They're together make $4-5 million bucks. I'd rather play those 2 guys at 5 than have Turner there. I would. And I think they can be a tandem with AD. I'm not saying they play on the level of Turner, but when I put the 2 together, I think the production will be good. I really do. And they're both definitely old boys are stretch 5 just like Turner is. And the other guy, I think, is athletic, runs the floor, can play D. I'm not saying he's Turner. I'm not saying he blocks shots, Damon Jones like that, but I like him. We didn't want to lose him the first time, right? We played the little financial game when we lost it. So I want to roll with the big centers to save the money. I don't want to be in a position where I got to re-up Turner just because I gave up a pick for him. Because you're going to feel obligated. If you give up a pick for Turner, you're going to feel obligated to re-sign him regardless of how he plays. I don't want to be in that situation. That cuts my financial flexibility. Now, if I take Bogey, he got 1 year, $19 million. Plays well, hometown discount, you stay. If not, see you. You know why I can say see you? I got Cam Reddish and I got Vanderbilt. I got 2 young studs behind him, y'all. So if he's like what he likes there and I can get him on a good deal, I can re-sign him. If not, holla, Bogey. We'll see you, bro. You see what I'm saying? We'll see you. Now, Cam Reddish, same scenario. We're going to have to re-sign him, but he's a restricted free agent. He's a restricted free agent. So we can literally let him hit free agency, and if some team says, hey, look, Cam, we think you're worth $10 million, we can match it and keep him if we want to. If they say he's worth $15, $20 million, we say, he ain't play that good. Go ahead and take him. We have the financial flexibility when it comes to Cam Reddish because he will be a restricted free agent. The other young guy, he got 2 years left. He ain't even coming up. Then Evan Fournier comes into play. So Evan Fournier comes in, y'all, and he shoots. And let's just say the Laker, I'm going to go all the bad stuff. The Laker curse hits him, and he goes from shooting 40% to 30%. And we don't like Evan Fournier. He don't fit with LeBron. He got to go. He got to go. Right? Guess what? His 3rd year is a team option. So next year, after he plays this year, he's literally on an expiring contract, y'all, because it's a team option. And I personally believe it'll be a lot easier to move him at $18 million than to move Buddy Hield if I don't like Buddy Hield at 20-something million, $22 million, $23 million. Right? So that's why I think that deal gives me the financial flexibility I want. Let's just say that was all the negative. Let's just say the guys play well. We go on a run. They play good. We got them. They're under contract. They're under contract. We straight. Only one we got to really worry about re-signing would be Bogey. That's it. The only that and because he got traded to us, we'd have his bird right. We can, if we want to keep that team together, go over the cap, we can do it. Or stay over the cap, we can do it. I think that deal gives us everything we want: length, shooting, youth, defense on a couple of those guys, right? And financial flexibility moving forward. And I got some youth that can be around when the 2025, 2027, or 2027, 2029 picks go down. I may still have Jared Vanderbilt. I may still have Cam Reddish. I got some youth to look and say, yeah, I gave the picks up for you, but you still with us and you're an integral part of the team. That's my pitch for the second, why it's more valuable than the first.
I want to first and foremost say that's an excellent pitch. Excellent pitch by Elder. Y'all heard his pitch. I think that's an excellent pitch he said. But before I say I go into it, we got a cash app. We got a cash app for N.B.A.
Oh, salute.
He said,
man, N.B.A, salute.
Ticket mask on player choice, he said was fire. For Elder ticket mask on player choice, he said that y'all did a good job.
I think that's coming. I think that's coming real soon. I think that's coming.
No, he
real
said
soon.
today. No, he said today.
Was Ticket on there? I didn't know Ticket was on there earlier. I must have hit a part with Ticket. I knew me and Mass was on there, but I don't remember about Ticket being over there. Reg, that's cool. That's cool, Reg. That's cool. Reg said he don't like the deal still. He still don't like it. That's all right.
Yeah, so now
KBS 973 said, Elder, that's still a bad trade for real.
So here come my thing. So with that, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'm gonna go what he said. Now he said we have.
Hold on, I'm sorry. One more thing before I let you go.
Okay.
The last time the Lakers won, what helped them win? It was 2 things: health and depth.
Okay.
I can't forget that. Health and depth. If we get health and depth, I think the Lakers got a shot with that team I put together.
Okay. Basically, the thing is, he had 4 players, had 3. It's the same thing. Still a lot of depth. I can run down the depth. So it's still going to be depth with these 3 players too. So he talked about the center position, right? But what Miles Turner give you, what both of them give you at once. He give you a lob threat. He give you 3-point shooting, and he give you tremendous shot blocking. Miles Turner with Anthony Davis give you tremendous elite level shot block and rim protection. When you got guys like Patrick Beverly who defending like that on the perimeter, them guys is not only elite, they have reputation. So automatically, once you pass Pat Bev or Buddy Hield, automatically these guys done it at a high level for many years as shot blocker. They well respected. So off reputation alone, when you see a Miles Turner there, because Damon Jones, he could block some shots, but he's not the Miles Turner. And Thomas Bryant is not a shot blocker. Miles Turner is. Now, Miles Turner also, he runs the floor hard. He runs the floor hard. He got a nice mid-range jump shot. He only got much of a post game. He just posts and do a nice little turnaround. But that's with him. And as far as what Elder said, as far as with youth, he's only 26. So he'll still be around with at the time also. And he shoot over 70% from the free throw line. So now, then you got Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield is outstanding at always running. See, running and running through picks and running like that, people don't know is a highly skilled. I remember Reggie Miller always talked about it. That was his biggest strength. He couldn't out jump nobody, but Reggie Miller, what his thing was, he felt he was in tremendous shape and he ran around all day. It was hard to defend him. Michael Jordan also said that. He said Reggie Miller gave him problems, not because he could do anything, but he said just had to chase him all day. And Buddy Hield is relentless as running. And mind you, he do dribble a little. I'm not comparing to Reggie Miller, but he do dribble a little bit more. And he do has this, when he run off the picks, that fake jab like he's going to drive, and then he step back. He got the quickest release in the NBA. And I think that it will open up so much more for LeBron James than a guy like Evan Fournier. Buddy Hield is an energized bunny. He runs all night offensively. The defensively, he's not going to give you that. Now, I'm surprised, but Elder put me up in this. I didn't realize he averaged 5 assists. So that means he must expand his game when he got to Indiana. I didn't see that because, like I said, I remember this first game from when he went to the Pacers. I saw that, and I saw like maybe 2 others. But I didn't realize that he actually averaged 5 assists. So what that tells me that he does have some type of playmaking. He gave the ball up because I always looked at Buddy Hield. When he get that ball, it's over. That thing going in the air. So now the fact that he opened up, he do so much of a damage that Evan Fournier doesn't do by running hard like that. And defenders, now we know. Now I said I know you guys gonna kill me, and I know Showtime and them guys gonna love it. But with a team like the Clippers, who is tailor-made to defend the Lakers right now, the way how they size and switchability is, it will make them that much difficult if you put a Paul George. Paul George gonna have to work. He's gonna have to cut now. He got bad ankles. Buddy Hield runs and does all night. And he shoots so fast. So Paul George, 6'8" length, is not going to be that effective because he let it off. All he needs that second. So that helps what Buddy Hield does as far as that. He can shoot the free throws. Now Cam was on both teams, so we don't both need to talk about Cam because he's on both teams. So now you got a guy. Now you got, like you said. Now that's what I like about that team. You get a lot of depth. So now you have Pat Bev at the 1, Buddy Hield at the 2, Bron, AD, and Turner. So that's elite level shot blocking. And off the bench, you got the 2 bigs, Damon Jones, Thomas Bryant. You have Cam Reddish. You have Lonnie Walker. You have Kendrick Nunn. You have Austin Reeves. So you have options. Troy Brown and Takado Anderson. So you have depth. So it's depth on both teams. But I'm looking at the more of the impact, the depth with that one. The first team more give you the team that Elder likes, give you more, I think, more shooting, actual pure shooting. And Vanderbilt is more like a junkyard dog, but like how many minutes he's gonna be in the game. I like Vanderbilt, but I just think that you ain't gonna really get no defense from the rest like that. So I think that the upside more with that elite shot block with Anthony Davis and Miles Turner back there, just put you at that another level at that rim. And Miles Turner jumps he just don't stand there and looks. And then the Buddy Hield factor, and then you got Cam Reddish, a big guy that's a wing that can shoot. He's on both sides, so so I guess the difference will be Vanderbilt. I'm assuming. So that's what y'all like. So now then you got the minutes thing. So that's what y'all see. So y'all heard both arguments. Both trades is good. So from here on, I want y'all to deal 1 and deal 2. From now,
Kareem.
Yes,
Kareem.
What?
Kareem, hold on. Angie Bernard has a very good question. She has, and see, this is why the deal kind of changed up, y'all. When I presented that in the beginning, you wouldn't let me put the extra player in. You said the 2 guys from Indiana. Her question is, how are you going to, if you're giving up 2 unprotected picks, how are you going to get Reddish? How are you getting him? How are you getting Reddish? She said that was her question. How are you getting Reddish in the deal with the Pacers? Because you're giving up your pick. How are you getting Reddish?
Because
explain that to the people.
Okay. Oh, I think I'm.
So you're doing two deals. You're doing two deals. Because Reddish is not gonna be. It ain't gonna be a 3-team deal. Your deal was strictly with the Pacers, and she said, "How are we getting Reddish if we do the Indiana deal?"
Reddish, the guy, what's the name going to the Knicks?
Kendrick Nunn?
No, the guy, Naismith. Naismith going to the Knicks.
So you're doing a 3-team deal.
Naismith going to the Knicks, yeah.
Why would the Knicks do Naismith for Reddish?
Naismith is good. He had a lot of Naismith in the second round pick for Reddish.
So Kareem has moved the goalpost on us today, y'all. So he's moved it. Angie, way to call him out. Angie Bernard, way to call that booger out. Because he wouldn't let me throw it in. But when it came time to present the deal, he just magically throw Reddish in the deal. Y'all already know. If we give up them 2 picks, there's no way we get Reddish. Because the Knicks, because they gave up a first to get him, they're not going to take Nunn back in a second for Reddish. They're not going to do that.
He look at, no, hold up. I'm going to rebut what he's saying. Elder got a weird way of looking things. He think every time, because they gave him a pick to give him, that don't mean you're going to get a pick coming back. That's just like say, okay, we gave up all this to get Russ. That means you can't say that. If a player ain't play good, if a player didn't play good, that don't mean because you got this from one deal, you're gonna get it back in another. That don't mean anything. Because if you struggle, how you getting that?
Kareem, I fully agree. But I throw that in all the time because it does matter when that is what you have invested in that player. You have to consider this is what I have fully, this is what I have fully invested in that player. And let's look at what I'm getting back. I'm getting back a small point guard coming off an injury where he missed for the last year. When I got, hold on, None. You got to get None.
No,
if you're doing the Laker deal.
And if we giving them 2 unprotected first, I wasn't big on giving it. I told y'all this from the gate. I'm not big on giving for the Miles Turner, Buddy Hield unprotected. I said, now if something, I remember I brought O'Shea in when I did the live. I brought O'Shea.
I get what you're saying because there's a little money. There's a little money still left that the Lakers would have to. I mean, the Pacers would have to eat. You're saying they would take a player and instead of sending it to the Lakers, they would send that player to the Knicks, and the Knicks would send back him. I don't see the Knicks saying, "I want Nesby, and I'll give up Cam Reddish." I don't see that. He's a guard too, and they mind you, they just got Donovan Mitchell. They loaded with guards. If they got Toppin, they still got Derrick Rose, Mitchell, Brunson, Quickly. They still got. Why they want that dude? Why they want another guard?
Just ask them what they want. What deal y'all like?
I like the way you called him out, Angie Bernard. She said, hey, hold on a second. How the hell we getting on the Indiana deal? How we getting a guy from New York? See, make it make sense. That's what the sister's saying. Make it make sense, Kareem. Make it make sense. No, it didn't make sense. Because you gave up a guy. I'm serious. I don't know why the Knicks would do that. If I'm the Knicks, you're not giving me Nesby for Reddish. I'm not taking him. I'm not. He's not on Reddish level. I don't want that dude for Reddish. And then I don't have a place for him. If I still got Derrick Rose, Brunson, I just got Mitchell, I still got Quickly, what the hell I'm paying him? Where am I going to play the dude? I'm going to give him a wing for a guard that I...
Hold up. Rambo say like 1. Prime time like 1.
Okay.
Who else?
I've seen Rambo. I haven't seen anybody else. All right. I guess y'all should be voting now. He said, no. Hold on. I think they're getting it mixed up, Kareem. I went first, so they saying deal 1, my deal. They think I'm deal 1.
All right, so put Elder Kareem. Put Elder Kareem.
Yeah, put Elder Kareem, y'all, so we don't get confused. Because I actually had deal 2. He had deal 1. But I went first, so it's confused. So y'all start putting in that Elder or Kareem's deal. Just put Elder or Kareem. Which one y'all like? So we don't have no confusion. So Kareem, that's the first 2 I saw. Because the 1, 2, I don't know what they're doing. 100% Elder, Kareem. Rambo, you can't, man, one time, y'all. Just vote one time. Elder. Still nothing yet. Kareem.
Kareem deal should be Buddy Turner. Since somebody trying to finesse the deal, just do what we gave you. Kareem, Elder, 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 Elder. I'm sorry. Cut Elder. Somebody said cut Elder. Cut Elder.
The elder means me.
Straightway Georgia. We made this straightway Georgia. He said bump Elder.
Elder means
Hold
me.
on. Elder. I gotta get the votes in, bro. It's a landslide, bro. It's a landslide. Kareem, LOL. We'll get like 2 votes for you and then 5 Elder votes, bro. Elder. A lot of folks don't like none of it, and I get it. Hey, bump it. Not a lot, a few people. Elder, Kareem. Put the poll up, Kareem. Oh, you can do a poll. You know how to do the polls, Kareem?
Yeah.
You don't even know how to do it, do you? Do the poll. Yeah, that works.
Randy was trying to show me. Randy doing it behind.
My deal was a 3-team deal with Utah, the Lakers, and the Knicks. And the Lakers would have been getting back for their 2 picks in Russ. Jared Vanderbilt, the young guy that came out of Minnesota.
How I do the poll?
Talk to Randy about that. Jared Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, Evan Fournier, and Bojan Bogdanovic. Those are the 4 guys the Lakers are getting back on our deal. The deal that I put together.
Oh, I'm trying to do the poll.
No problem. Yeah, Kareem gonna try to put the poll up for y'all. It looked pretty kind of 60-40, 65-35, maybe even 70-30. Because then again, Kareem, do the deal realistically. Because when I presented the deal in the beginning, you would not let me add nobody. So you need to present the deal as just the Indiana guys.
Well, I think I can screen share. Let me see.
All right. Because that thing that you proposed, that I'm with Angie. That don't make no sense. You ain't getting old boy for what you said. That's not happening. The Knicks are not giving him up for that. He did average 10 points a game. We act like he just didn't do nothing. He did. Kareem's deal was the Indiana players. For your 2 picks, you get back Buddy Hield and Miles Turner.
Y'all can see it.
He tried to throw a 3rd guy in at the end, but it don't really work. So really, essentially, what you're getting is Miles Turner and Buddy Hield for Kareem's deal.
Y'all see it?
I don't see it.
It's a screen share. Y'all see the screen share?
No, Kareem. You sharing. I don't see the poll, though. You had to get with Randy on how to do the poll.
Once I share it, Randy going to do the poll.
Okay.
Randy, if I got it right, did I do it right?
Help him out, Randy, because I don't know what I'm doing. I ain't never done no poll, screen share, nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing. I just know my deal better than Kareem's deal.
Randy, did I know that? Right? I got a screen share up on the screen right now.
Man, I'm still getting votes, bro. I'm still getting votes, Kareem, just so you know. I'm still getting votes.
He said you need to be on YouTube chat, not StreamYard. Oh.
You need to do a YouTube chat, not on StreamYard. Okay.
So I ain't gonna be able to do it. Because I'm not.
You can't do a YouTube chat? You doing it from your computer. I have no idea, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He said you can't do it from StreamYard. So it's gotta come from YouTube. I don't know how to do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never done it. Thank you, Miss Angie. She said elder with exclamation marks, Kareem. How about that? Okay. She had like 7 of them in there for me. We having fun, man. How on the hell Elder think 4 guys coming in a trade? Oh, easily. That ain't. Why is that? Okay, most. Mr. Hater of the Lakers. Why is that not realistic? When you're sending out 2 guys and you have the room for them. And Utah got a lot of players, so they don't want to take the players back. That's why I think we can get 4 guys in one deal. We already have 2 spaces right now. And we're sending out 2 guys. So it works. We have the caps, we have the room, the roster space, and we know that Utah, they already got too many players. They're not trying to take back no more players. They're already taking back 2 guys, but they're sending out 2 guys. Remember, they're sending out Bogey and they're sending out Donovan Mitchell. 3 guys. They're sending out 3 for 2. That's what Utah wants.
because they need to get rid of these guys. They got way more than 15 guys, y'all, under contract. They're going to have to make some moves. They have to. They can't have all these dudes. They can come to training camp, but they can't make the final roster. Don't forget, they got 5 players, y'all. In the
most looking at it wrong. Most said Utah don't want that. It's a 3-team deal. Most.
It's a 3-team deal. Most. He must have came late. Yeah, you must have came late.
Most I think like this: if they getting Russ, they buying them out. So they want Russ money. Everybody wants.
They do.
Rebuilding. All rebuilding teams. One of the number one things a rebuilding team want is cap flexibility. Young players drafted.
Young players that don't make money. They want young guys that's good, that's on the cheap. That's what they want, and that's what they got in that deal. So flexibility with Russ. So they 2 young players that they want.
If they getting Obi Toppin, that makes
he must have missed. He must have missed the first part. He must have missed when I explained all that. He must or wasn't listening. Quit hating, bro. See, what he don't like is he see that deal and he's like, that shit makes sense. He don't want the Lakers to have that. He don't want the Lakers to get that deal. That's why that booger hates.
What up, bro?
That's why he hating. That deal makes sense for all 3 teams. All 3 teams. Yep. And then here's the thing. Let's say the Knicks do the not Obi Toppin, but say they give up Manuel quickly, right? And they keep Toppin because they want to get rid of Julius Randle. They can still do that deal. Now they still, because remember the Knicks have 9 first-round picks, y'all. They still have first-round picks to give to another team, 1 or 2, they said, to another team to take Randle's contract. And a perfect team for that would be San Antonio. They could take back those players, part of those players for San Antonio to make the money match, and take those 2 picks or a pick to get off Randle's contract. San Antonio don't care. They ain't got nothing going on. They rebuilding. Hey, Chris Roberts. Yes. Do you know why? If you go back and look, you have to find the article. But the Jazz came out like 2 days after they got Vanderbilt because everybody was thinking that they would keep him because he's a good young. They made it clear then they would let him go for a first-round pick. Again, y'all, the Jazz is rebuilding. If Danny Ainge don't look at you as the type of player he wants to rebuild with, he ain't caring. Now, again, because he's only making $4 million, they don't have to do it. But if somebody gave them an unprotected first-round pick for Vanderbilt, I think they moving. That's what they said. They willing. All those players that came on the trade, Beasley, Beverly, Vanderbilt. Only one that's not available is that first-round pick that they got from this year. Remember the Jazz or Minnesota drafted a dude, 11, 12, 13, whatever his name is. He's not that one. Walker Kessler. He ain't available. But all the actual players, all of them are available to be traded right now. Jazz already made that clear. So if they said anybody want to give a first-round pick for Vanderbilt, we'll take it. That's how I know he could be put in the deal. And that gives the Lakers what they want. They need to feel justified of giving up these 2 unprotected picks so far down the road. One thing that'll help you do it is, hey, I at least want to be able to see some players that could still be playing for me in 2027, which is 5 years from now. So Vanderbilt, Cam Reddish, those guys could still be on the Lakers at that time. Now, will they be? Who knows? But at least they can say we gave up our future for guys that are a part of our future, or potentially have the chance to be a part of our future. Bojan Bogdanovic, he's not going to be on the Lakers in 5 years, y'all. I doubt he's going to be on the Lakers at 38 years old. I highly doubt that. 39 years old. Highly doubt it. Evan Fournier got a chance, but it will probably be his last hoorah. But I highly doubt that. And then that's where the Lakers get credence because now Utah don't have to take Evan Fournier's contract. That's what they don't want to do. They have to get money because boy makes $30 million. What's his name? They sending out $59 million, y'all. $19 million for Bogdanovic, and they more than that, Kareem. I'm sorry. They got $30 million. They got $30 million with
Donovan Mitchell.
19 with Bogdanovic. Almost 20. When I looked at it, it's almost 20. So let's just say 20 because it's like 19,777, something like that. So it's really $20 million. That's 50 right there. Then you got another 4 with old boy. So they're giving out $54 million. That's why they want Russ back, y'all. They can get rid of these salaries and now Russ, boom, good to go. Russ covers the majority of that.
Yo, keep
It
talking.
makes sense.
He's showing me how to do it while we just
No problem. No problem. It just when you really process it, it makes sense. Because the Jazz, they don't care nothing about none of these players. All the Jazz care about, Danny Ainge showed y'all this in Boston. I want to rebuild. I want picks. Picks give me the option to get the guys I want. So these next few years, Utah gonna look like trash, y'all. But if they got young talent like the Walker Kessler, they get a couple years to evaluate him, y'all. He's young. He's on a rookie deal. Let's evaluate him. If he can be a part of the mix with whoever we add, keep him. After 2 or 3 years, we'll know if we want him or not. If it gets to that point, we can trade him off beforehand or let him walk. Yeah. Hey, salute, Baller's Life. Salute. So if you listen to what I said in the beginning, trades have to work for everybody. And see, if I am the Lakers and if I am Utah, I'm putting this type of trade out there. I'm putting this type of offer because I want to put pressure on the Knicks. Because here's the thing. This is what I've been getting. I told Kareem this earlier. When I go on the blogs and I look at the comments that the Knicks fans are saying, they're not with this trade, y'all. Resoundingly. Like, if I had to give a percentage, I'd say 80% of the Knicks fans do not want the Donovan Mitchell trade. But it's because of the information that's been presented to them. They see that we got to give up 3 or 4 of our young players, right? They seeing Barrett, they seeing Quickly, they seeing Grimes, they seeing Toppin and all these deals. And they seeing 7 picks, 6 picks. They like, hell no. We got to give up the cover and all the picks. But if the Lakers come in and cover 2 of the picks, and you only send out 2 players, 2 young players, and you get off Evan Fournier's contract, don't forget that. You just got off a 3-year, $18 million a year contract, giving it to the Lakers. Yeah, I think if Knicks fans heard that, they'll be mad as hell saying, why the hell this deal ain't done? Because essentially you're going to come off of 2 unprotected picks and 2 Quickly and Grimes and get off Fournier's contract to get Donovan Mitchell. Now, who in the room think that's not worth Donovan Mitchell? I think every Knicks fans in the world would give that up, though, to get Donovan Mitchell. Now, some people just don't. They like me. I don't see you winning with a Donovan Mitchell. You already got a small backcourt. I don't value him like that. But the people in the league that do, that see him as a star or potential superstar, they do value him that way. And if you found out that you could give up 2 unprotected picks, 3 other picks that nobody wants because they're so heavily protected, and you can give up Quickly and Grimes, that's all, and you get off Fournier's 3-year contract, they will want the deal. Hey, Knicks fans will want the deal just to get off Fournier's contract. they will want the deal just to get off that. Then you got financial flexibility and the draft capital to move Randall if you want to. So if you keep Toppin and make him your starting power forward to go next to, because I think Toppin fits better with Donovan Mitchell and Brunson. I do. So now you got the draft capital to go move him still, because you're still going to have 4 first-round picks. So say you give up one of those to move Randall somewhere like San Antonio. Pacers. Who knows? It's teams with cap space will take him. Oh, I don't want this contract. Take this back. For what the Knicks want, it's a perfect deal for them. I don't see the Knicks saying no to that at all. I see the Knicks being the first ones to sign up for that deal. Elder, a Laker fan, but trying to pick for Utah and the Knicks. Ask the Knicks fan and Utah about these deals. Okay, if we have any Knicks or any Utah fans in here, give us your opinions about these deals. All right? Because I broke it down for all 3 teams. I didn't make that deal favorable for the Lakers. I made that deal favorable and gave every team what they were asking for. Most, man, don't come in here popping off at the mouth when you didn't hear all the beginning stuff, bro. I explained all this in the beginning. I did. I explained it all in the beginning. I didn't make no favorable deal for the Lakers. But again, for the Lakers to come off 2 picks, them 2 unprotected picks that far down the road, they're going to have to see something impressive to make them think they got a shot. That's the only way. And then most, you forgot. Hey, this is the part you forgot, most. We only went down this road because the article came out today that the Utah and the Knicks are trying to get the Lakers to be the 3rd team in a deal to facilitate the Donovan Mitchell deal. Now, I don't know who the one guy here talking about fake news, blah, blah. I don't know who that is, but it ain't fake news. You can go pull the article up showing that they're trying to get the Lakers to come in. And the only if you know anything about the trade, well, what's the purpose of bringing the Lakers in? There's only two reasons. Russ cap relief for either team, and those two first round unprotected picks. That's the only reason you want the Lakers in the deal. Well, you got to make it worth the Lakers' while if the Lakers are going to take back salary in Evan Fournier and give up those two first picks. You got to make it worth their time. Just came in. Give me your deal again, Elder. Avery Forbes. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you coming in. The deal I put together is a 3-team because of the article that came out today talking about they want to get the Lakers involved in the Donovan Mitchell deal. Utah and the Knicks are trying to get the Lakers as the third team in that deal. So I put together a 3-team deal that worked for all 3 teams for the things that they've been saying they want. And that deal is this. I got Donovan Mitchell and Wenyen Gabriel going to the Knicks. I got Bojan Bogdanovic, Evan Fournier, Cam Reddish, and Jared Vanderbilt going to the Lakers. And to Utah, I have Russell Westbrook, Obi Toppin, Quentin Grimes, and 7 first-round picks. They're going to get 2 first-round picks from the Lakers, unprotected, 2 first-round picks from the Knicks, unprotected, and 3 protected first-round picks. Those 3 they got this past summer in the draft. Remember, they got those 3 really highly protected picks. Well, they give them all 3 of those to make the deal look better than the Rudy Gobert deal.
I made the poll. Y'all see it? I thought I did it right.
See.
He said I had to go through YouTube. I just did it.
I got it on my phone. I don't see no poll though, honestly.
Let me ask Randy because I think I did it wrong.
Anybody see the poll? Yeah, and again, my brother Forbes, the reason I put that deal together is because of the things that all these teams have said that they want. New York don't want to come off 4 unprotected first-round picks. They offered 5, but what people don't know, 3 out of those 5 that they offered are highly protected, like top 20 protected, y'all. There's some stupid protections on those picks. So they're probably going to end up turning the second-round picks, y'all. And the Knicks have not been willing to move off 2. Well, and then you saw the article come out a couple weeks ago where the Jazz made it clear, well, we're not even considering moving Donovan unless there's 4 unprotected first-round picks.
Oh,
they want at least 4.
Oh, he said you have to go to the community tab on my channel.
Oh, they're gonna do that afterward then.
Oh, okay.
Man, I don't know who this dude is saying that if Donovan Nobles, whatever, he's saying if it's not a red alert from Bleacher Report or ESPN is fake. That ain't true at all, bro. Them books be putting out. He said if it's not, he said that the article's capped too. No, it ain't. He said that if it ain't coming from a red alert from Bleacher Report or ESPN, it's capped. It's fake. And that, bro, you could be nothing further from the truth, bro. Them two put out a lot of the most fake information of any of these places. So that is definitely not true, bro. Yeah, but don't totally depend on no dang Bleacher Report or definitely not ESPN. Heck no. I've been talking Vanderbilt forever. He is so dope. Well, and the only reason, and some people say, well, they're not doing that. The only reason I put Vanderbilt in the deal, the Lakers would want him. They should. And like 2 days after the trade, when Minnesota went there, everybody was thinking, oh, they got Vanderbilt. They made it clear then. You give us first-round pick, you can have Vanderbilt. The Utah Jazz made it clear. You get a first-round pick.
And not only that, the Lakers made it clear. If there's not a deal they feel comfortable, it got to be comfortable to feel giving up 2 first-round picks.
Yeah, they're not giving it up. They're not. So that deal makes the Lakers comfortable. I think that deal makes the Knicks comfortable because they come off Fournier's contract. They only give up 2 of their young stars. They get to keep Obi Toppin and they get to keep R.J. Barrett. And they come off Evan Fournier's contract. And they only gave up 2 unprotected first-round picks. Those 3 picks, I'm telling you right now, they don't give a flip about those. They really don't. Just like they didn't care about that first-round pick this year. Them 3 protected picks, they are so heavily protected, y'all, that Nobody's excited about them picks. But Utah will take them just because it makes the Donovan Mitchell deal sound greater than the Rudy Gobert deal, because you'd have 7 total picks. Now, only 4 of them will be unprotected. 2 from the Knicks, 2 from the Lakers. The other 3 will be from the Knicks, but they will be heavily protected. Nobody will care about that. All you're going to hear people online saying, dang, Donovan Mitchell got 7 picks. Oh, my God, I can't believe the Knicks and the Lakers did that. That's what people are going to be saying. That's what they're going to be saying.
But that like this is not just 7 picks for Donovan Mitchell. They're going to be 7 picks for Donovan Mitchell, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Jared Vanderbilt.
Absolutely. There you go. And honestly, I think what's the name them won't care. I don't think Danny Ainge to me. Now, if Danny say that's not enough, keep him, bro. In my opinion, if I'm the Lakers and I'm the Knicks, keep him, bro. Do what you're going to do with him then. Y'all going to be shitty anyway. At least we going to be teams competing for the playoffs. Y'all going to be shitty. And now you're going to have all those guys over there that you got to find a way to get rid of. And when teams know you desperate, they're not giving you no breaks, y'all. You think teams look how Danny Ainge has fleeced this league, y'all, when these trades. You think Danny Ainge gonna get a break if the Mitchell deal don't go down with the Lakers? You think teams gonna give him a break when he say, "Hey, I take Jared Vanderbilt. Can you give me a first for Jared Vanderbilt?" They're gonna be like, "Nah, we may give you 2 seconds. That's the best we'll do." Because teams like, I don't have to have Jared Vanderbilt. I like him, but I don't have to have him.
Because you have to think like this. Not only that, Jared Vanderbilt don't got like a long history of playing well. He had 1 good year. And he's not like he's going to wow you with numbers. Like he's not an offensive player.
There you go.
He could easily, maybe Minnesota was a good fit for him.
He's a fit. Yeah, he's a fit guy.
Yeah,
he's a fit guy. So you paying for him to be a fit guy. Yeah.
You paying for him to be a fit. So,
and I think he fits well with the Lakers, honestly. I think he fits well as a backup 4.
And I think he fits good on a good team. Because if they're struggling and rebuilding, it ain't going to look like
he's not going to look like nothing.
Him and Pat Bev came to the team. Because Vanderbilt came from Denver. They came to the team. Him and Pat Bev got this like thuggish, like type of impact they brought to Minnesota. They took them to the starting lineup. They got this
7 picks is a lot.
That go hard mentality, and so it made both of them look good. Him and Pat Bev, like them guys turned Minnesota around. He dunked sometimes, and he be like this, and Pat Bev they brought a dog mentality exactly. So
7 picks is a whole lot.
And your team is losing. It showed because Minnesota's winning.
Yeah. And why you need him on? Hey, I'm sorry. Like why you need him on defense in Utah? They're not winning no games this year. They don't care. You actually don't even want guys like that because they're going to take them kind of hustle guys may win you 2 or 3 games that you don't want to win. And guess what? That'll bump you in percentage wise from last place to 3rd from last. And you may miss out on the number 1 pick because of a guy out there playing hard. You really don't even want a guy like that on your team. You want guys just go out there, show their skill off, see who got the talent, and lose a bunch of games. Get their head beat in. That's what you want. Utah, excuse me, will not be competitive because I watch the fire sale after the Donovan Mitchell thing go down. They still need to move Clarkson, Beasley. They want to move my man Conley. I doubt they'd be able to move him though. But even in that, Conley not going to win you no games. Now Conley's good for a good team, but on a bad team, he's not going to win you a bunch of games.
No.
And being the veteran that he is, if they don't move him, he get any kind of injury, he ain't playing, y'all. I'm just going to tell you right there. Because you ain't going to want to play him. I'm not saying that Conley ain't going to want to get out there. They ain't going to want to play him. They're going to want to put a young guy in there that they know going to play hard, but going to get his head beat in by these vets. They want to lose as many games as possible. Y'all saw that player that's coming up, right? That foreign dude. What's his name? Everybody wants that number 1 pick, y'all. Whatever his name is, they think this booger's the thing. He's the next coming, y'all. I don't know the dude. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know nothing about him. I've seen him tall, but everybody wants a shot at this dude. So it benefits them to tank this year to try to get this dude. So any player that's good, they're gonna want to get off that team. Any player that can help them win a game, they don't want Jordan Clarkson getting hot, scoring 39 points, and they end up winning the game they should lose. They don't want that. Vanderbilt plays solid defense, very good defense, high energy dude, smart player, type of player that a championship team needs. And he would have because think about it, who's our backup four right now? Remember, we just sent him out. Wenyen Gabriel's our backup four, y'all. We just moved him in this deal too, to give New York flexibility. Why did we send him to New York? Because if you need a backup power forward, let him come to camp. If you like him, keep him. He's only $1.9 million. If you don't, guess what? You can cut him because he's not on a guaranteed contract. So you save $2 million right there. Kareem, you on mute, bro. You on mute. You on mute, Kareem.
Oh, my bad. Let me ask you this, right? Since Chet Holmgren went down and the sky is just like boom for okay.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Eric Quan. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Eric Quan's statement right there. You ain't getting no protection on that deal, bro.
So would you revisit and try to say, hey, I give you Kendrick Nunn, Russell Westbrook, 2 unprotected first-round picks for Shai Gilgeous? Would you try to get Shai Gilgeous now that the fence, everything, like, because now they really, for them losing Chet, they really got to get rock bottom.
They weren't trying to win this year, even with Chet, y'all. So that's not gonna help them. That's not gonna help them win by losing Chet. It don't. The deal don't make sense.
But I'm saying they'll be losing Shai.
Oh, you mean get rid of his salary?
Remember we talked about Shai all season.
I do.
And
but I don't.
That down. You think?
I don't see them doing that. I don't. Be nice. I would love it, but it wouldn't take all that because again, remember Shai is only making $28 million. This is the first year of his max deal. It's only $28 million to start their first year. Russ make 20 more than that. So you can't add money like
forget none. The 2 first-round picks. Would you do that?
And the thing is, yeah, hell yeah, for Shai, I would. But you got to add more players to make the money work. Well, no, because OKC, remember they're not under. They're not under the cap. So they have to add money to make the money work. They would have to add other players, which I don't think they got anybody. I mean, they're not. They can't trade the ones they just paid.
They could add what's his name? The big man.
Valanciunas?
No, what's his name? Who played for Brooklyn when he started? He played for the Nets. Timberfold. Big man from OKC. I'm looking in his face. He went to Georgia Tech. Big man from Georgia Tech.
Black dude, white dude.
Black dude from Georgia Tech.
Man, last Georgia Tech got Favors. I didn't think he was still on the team. I thought they had moved Favors.
Nah, he's still on the team.
Favors went to Georgia Tech. I didn't think he went to Georgia Tech. Yeah. Favors went to Georgia Tech. Y'all sure about that?
Derek Favors went to Georgia Tech.
Okay. Yeah, he's making 9.7, so that would help. That would put him. That's 10 mil, so that would put him at 38. They still got another player they got to do in there. But I don't know why. I don't see. I just think they can get better for Gilgeous. Because again, if they want those 2 picks that bad, but here's the thing: how many picks is enough? I don't know why they would try to want more picks. That's 5 and 7 years down the road. They got like 40 picks, y'all. Did y'all know that? Like OKC got like 40 picks, 39 picks, y'all. I don't. He did 1 year at Georgia Tech. All right. I don't know why that deal works. I would love it. I would love to get rid of Russ. Think about that. You get Favors, another guy that played power forward or center, nice serviceable dude, and you get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to put there. You got a 3-head monster with them right there, and he's tall, long. Oh, I would love that. I don't see OKC being interested in that though. I don't see it. I mean, it'd be great because if they would, I would easily do that. I would easily do that deal. Shai Gilgeous alone is worth those 2 picks in my personal opinion.
Yes.
And I would much rather be on Shai Gilgeous' contract, pairing him up with Anthony Davis moving forward. Oh, I would love that. I don't think they want to get off him like that. I think they know they can get more for Shai Gilgeous. And Shai bought out. He might have changed their mind. 2 years ago, remember a year and a half ago, they wasn't high on Shai. When they gave him that extension, y'all, they were not high because they tried to trade him right before they gave him the extension. Remember? They tried to trade him to Detroit, him and 2 first-round picks, to get the rights to what's the guy in Detroit now? The best player they got, the young dude, Cade Cunningham. They offered him for that, and Detroit turned it down. And then they came right back and signed him. People say, "Oh, they love him now." I said, "No. You signed him because for one, he's still under rookie contract. You sign him now so that you can control the asset. Matter of fact, unless Shea Gilchrist got it set up to where he's on that payment plan thing where he only get 4 payments a year, he ain't even got his first payment yet, y'all, on that contract."
I know, Lotus. I know they wouldn't do that because, like I said, Murray got 3 first, and Shea better than Murray to me.
Who was Murray?
DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray.
Atlanta gave up 3 first-round picks for him.
They got 3 first for him.
Yeah. See, that's crazy.
So,
wow.
You like this trade, Ace Santana? You see the trade?
Pacers get Jordan Clarkson and Nunn. So the two of them together make about $19 million. Lakers get Bogdanovich, Miles Turner, Malik Beasley. So you got 20, 18, that's 38. And Beasley is 15? I think 14? Right?
Beasley's 13.
So 52. So 52. And Jazz get Westbrook, a first-round pick, and 2 seconds. Why would the Jazz do that? And, the Pacers get no picks? No, that's a terrible deal. Think about it. Why would the Pacers do that? What are they getting back?
Yeah, Pacers wouldn't trade no Miles.
You saying the Pacers would give up Miles Turner and there's no Buddy Hield. So it's just Miles Turner. Okay, I see what you're saying.
That'd be a log jam for the Pacers. That'd be a log jam because they already got Halliburton.
They got a bunch of guards.
They have 3 guards. They have Halliburton, Chris
Duarte,
Buddy Hield, Tim McConnell, now Jordan Clarkson and Kendrick.
You forgot about that guy they drafted from Arizona.
He played at 3.
Benedict. He's 6'6".
Benedict played at 3. He played at 3.
He only 6'6". Okay.
Yeah, they started him at the 3. They said it. They said they're gonna put him first round at the 3.
All right.
That's cool. Strong though.
He's still a guard though. He's still a guard to me. When I watch him, he's a 2 guard. He's a 2 guard. When I watch him, he's an athletic 2 guard. He's like Jordan him out there.
Yeah, but he's thick and he.
I understand. I get it.
That's what they do.
I get it. But that's too many guards. That don't make sense for them.
Now it makes sense
to me. And then they giving up. Hold on, you're giving up Turner, but you're not getting no picks. You only want to move these guys to get picks, y'all.
They wouldn't do that. It's too many guards. Because you got McConnell. McConnell backs up Halliburton, and Buddy Hield going to back up Duarte. So where Jordan Clarkson and Kendrick Nunn going to fit at?
I have no idea. Now the guys work for the Lakers. Bogey, Turner, and Beasley work for the Lakers. That's a great deal for the Lakers, but nobody else is getting a great deal in that. The Jazz not even getting a great deal because you giving up Bogey, Beasley, and you're not even getting 2 first-round picks. No, that deal only work for the Lakers. What's good? The legendary Kareem and Elder. Keep on rocking with the best NBA sports show, man. Salute Eric Kelly. We appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
Hey, all y'all that sent the cash apps and the super chat, man, we appreciate y'all. We really do. Really do. Don't forget, you can still send it to KAREEMLOUALLEN. Support the show. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. I saw Kareem subscribers jump way up. He was at like 5.26 or something, and it jumped up to like 5.47 or something. We got to keep that up, man, because we want to get the six stacks quick. We want to get the 6,000 people quick, bro. The faster we get there, the quicker we can get that loot out. That bread, that real bread.
And mind you, the quicker we get the thing, man, Elder could get our comp pass and we do reporting in Vegas.
Get our what? You talking crazy?
I know you don't like Vegas. That's why I said that.
I've been there too many times, honestly, man. Every year we used to go.
You don't
I've been out there. I don't gamble, so I don't gamble. I only mess around with guys on
I
here.
said
You know
that.
what I
No,
mean?
I said no. I'm gonna tell. No, I tell him what I said. I said we could get our comp pass and then we could do interviews in the Vegas Summer League.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I see what you're saying now. We get the credentials. Yeah, let's get it. Well, that's gonna be a fire interview. You need to really promote. Hey, Kareem, you need to promote that interview you got with the guy from Laker Nation, bro. You need to promote that.
Yeah, we
That
promoting it.
thing gonna be fire, bro. What's his name again?
Matt Peralta.
Matt Peralta. That's gonna be a fire interview, bro. I can tell you right now. And them Laker guys are plugged in, man. Now they may be a little on what they can say. You know what I mean? They may not have the same freedoms we have over here, but you know they put it out there, and you can tell. I like them because they try to be objective, but they Laker fans. They Laker fans. They want the best for the Lakers, but I like the fact they don't be coming up with these crazy, weird scenarios and capping for the Lakers. They just, you know, they real with it. You know, they real with it. So Matt Peralta, I'm looking forward to that interview, my brother. We appreciate you taking the time and coming over here and interviewing with my boy Kareem. Kareem do a good job in his interviews too, y'all. But most of y'all know that too, though. Kareem do a real good job when it comes to these interviews.
Yeah, cause that's what I do over there at the Beat 139. I've been doing it for a few years now. I done did some sideline reporting, so I that's what I've been doing when I decided to get into the media game. So you know, I did some training. You know, so yeah, that's what I do. You know, for the most part. You know,
you do my trade. You don't have to worry about signing Dennis. You got enough guards because remember you keeping none, so you don't have to sign Dennis in my trade. You getting Fournier back. You keep none. You still got B's. What's his name? Beverly. You still got the guy from San Antonio. What's his name? Walker. We got plenty of guards. We'd have plenty of guards still. We'd be good. We would be good. We would definitely be good. So I would much rather have none than Schroeder, especially if he's healthy. I would rather have him.
And definitely, I give a shout to Randy, because Randy, the one who put it together with the interview. Randy be behind the scenes, you know, working hard for man Elder, man. You know.
Hey man, you see what Iceberg Slim 38 said? He said we need to get Elder out the house. You don't know, huh, bro? I'm always on the bro. I'm always on the go. What you talking about? I mean, I take the time when I do get home to do these shows, but bro, I'm always gone, bro. Sometimes my days start at 4 or 5 in the morning, bro, and I don't get to come home for days.
Always on the road.
Always, bro. Always. So no, I'm definitely not a homebody. I'm here when we working. We got some work to get done, and they need my help out there. I'm here for that. But other than that, man, I'm getting it done.
Tron signed the Jack or trade. You already know what it is, Tron. My boy Tron is in the building.
Tron Force in the building. That's salute, my brother.
Right? Tron Force.
Hey, I looked earlier, man. Y'all get them likes up. I looked and let me double check.
How many likes we
should be we had 4 something in the building. It was on like 2 something in likes. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, we only got 299 right now.
Can we get the 350?
Man, come on, y'all. So we were way over 400. We were way over 400 when I looked at the time. Yeah, I'll read that. It says, J Sports Enthusiast. Appreciate your offering, my brother. Appreciate your donation.
Appreciate the donation.
Yes,
appreciate it.
Yeah. He said, Schroeder had a nice game overseas today. I like him in the backcourt with Beverly. They some dogs defensively. What y'all think? They can be. I like Beverly better. Schroeder can be, in my opinion, but I don't want that small of a backcourt at all. Heck no. Oh boy, 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". He got a little bit more size. Beverly, what is he? 6'1", and oh boy, man, he's 6 foot on a great day.
Both Beverly and what's his name is small. Schroeder.
That's why I said I don't want those 2 small guards. I don't want them.
Not for a long stretch, but you know what's sad about it? And I know y'all gonna probably say, you know, because
I'm actually shocked it's that close.
Oh,
you see that on the poll? I'm actually shocked it's that close. I'm actually shocked.
I want to go back to the thing where he said about the backcourt. The sad part about it in today's NBA. Now, for us older guys like Elder, myself, most of us, they would have got destroyed back in the. You couldn't even do that. But nowadays, you might could get by with a Dennis Schroeder. I ain't saying a whole game, but you could get by 7-8 minutes with Dennis Schroeder and Pat Bev in the backcourt. because the players now don't expose their size. And then Pat Bev guard bigger players. He be guarding LeBron and KD in them. So
Yeah,
he
Schroeder
can
can't do
guard
that.
a shooting guard. He could guard a 2 guard. So
Guess what else? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so technically, I get what you're saying that they could be pit bulls because you could put Pat Bev on the bigger guy because not like they post now today. These guys don't do none of that. So you get away with smaller lineups today than you did back in the days. They got destroyed, but now you can get away with it.
The reason I like Pat Beverly much more is because for one, he's better defensively to me. Secondly, he's a little bit bigger, a little bit tougher. He shoots it to me a little bit better, in my personal opinion. And he's a much. I mean, this is the biggest advantage to me he has. Now, defense, all that I name is good, but he's a way better passer. Way better passer than Schroeder. Schroeder, y'all, is one of the worst. Oh, yeah. Schroeder's one of the worst. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, Kareem. Let me finish. Schroeder is, and I watched Schroeder close when he played with the Lakers. He is one of the worst passing in the post. I'm talking about strictly trying to get the ball to post players. Schroeder's one of the worst I've ever seen in the NBA. He's horrible at that. Patrick Beverly does an incredible job of that. And Patrick Beverly's a great rebounder. Schroeder's not that. I mean, he's average.
But he's not. But it's not they're not comparing who's better. He's just saying in the backcourt, the defensive presence, there'd be. He's not saying
I got you.
better.
And then I'm on record for saying I don't want retread. Schroeder's a retread. That's why I don't want him either. Now, he is a steal for some team at minimum. But with the way the Lakers are constructed, especially if they get involved in this Donovan Mitchell trade, if we get to keep none, there is only way I want Schroeder is if only point guard we got on the team is Patrick Beverly. Then I would consider Schroeder. But I really don't want to do retread.
That's the only way they would do that if they move none. They ain't gonna get Schroeder.
I got you. I got you. Well, I hope we keep none then, because I don't want Schroeder on the squad. Really, I don't want no retread. I don't want no retreads. I want the Lakers to just get off to a good start. Because honestly, Schroeder still needs to get paid. I don't see Schroeder. Think about this: if you have Patrick Beverly, Lonnie Walker, Hillbilly Kobe, Troy Brown, Evan Fournier. Let's just go with my trade. Evan Fournier. Which one of them guys you think Schroeder's not going to think he's better than? When he get there on that team, he's going to believe he's better than all those guys.
He
Say it again?
He's a point guard. He played different positions in them.
All I'm saying is he played point, but he's a scoring point guard. So he really plays like a 2. He's a combo guard. What I'm saying is this. You didn't answer my question. Which one of them guys, when he looks out and see him ahead of him, is he not going to feel he's actually still better than? That's where you're going to start getting your controversy.
I think he's going to be. He had a solid year last year. I think he'll be all right. Dennis Schroeder is a good NBA player. Now, don't act like he played good. He had that one bad
I think
game.
You're ignoring everything I'm saying.
You're
going to a level. I didn't say he was a bad player. I never said none of that. I said on this team, as presently constructed, when you look at the guards and Schroeder comes, which one of those guards are you going to see Schroeder have honor and respect for and say, this guy's a starter over me? He should be starting over me. He thinks he's better than all those dudes.
Pat Bev, he may say that.
And Pat Bev been racked that booger in his mouth. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't see Schroeder as a good fit for the Lakers. I don't. Not with this squad.
If you're not there, I'll take Schroeder.
I'm sorry?
If none not there, I'll take Schroeder.
Honestly, I'll tell y'all what I would do. If none is not there, guess what I'm doing? I'm developing Scottie Pippen Jr.
I'm not doing that.
I'm developing Scottie Pippen Jr. I really believe I can get the same production out of him, and then with his gene pool, I don't think he'll freeze up in the playoffs like Schroeder did.
Schroeder ain't freeze up. They play good one game. It happens. It's great NBA players struggle in a game. It's not like
one game. One game. Now, I know he had the goose egg, but what other game did he play well in, Kareem? He didn't play well in none of those games. I'm waiting. Did you freeze up or you reading what you doing, bro? We waiting on you.
I'll read something. I have
All right.
to go back. I don't remember the games like that.
I do. He did nothing positive in them playoffs. And it got worse every freaking game, bro. Every game it got worse.
I ain't seen now. It's not one player in the Lakers that thing played good.
That's not true because Anthony Davis played good till he got hurt.
Outside of Anthony Davis, who played good?
LeBron had a decent game in one game.
I talk about as a whole series. I ain't talking about no one
game. Bro. We talking about adding this dude as a 15th man, as the 14th or 15th man. He ain't finna be happy with that. And the guys that are in front, the guys that
point guard,
the guys that are in front of him,
third street point, he'd be a backup point guard.
Well, I wouldn't want him. I would rather run Hillbilly Kobe or Lonnie Walker, whoever can handle the ball, LeBron, whoever.
At no point guard, no, they can't.
Hey, J Sports Enthusiast, man, we appreciate you again, my brother, coming in heavy with the donations, bro. We appreciate you, bro. He said defensively, AD, Reeves, Beverly, and Schroeder. We're not going to our score team. We're not going to our score team. Why not go all defensively? The problem is you can have Beverly and Schroeder. That's a small backcourt, bro. That's a very small backcourt, and I don't care how good they are. You get them long 6'6", 6'7" guards, they're gonna shoot over them boogers.
And you talk about having Reeves at the 3. He can't guard no small forwards.
Who?
Reeves.
He tried last year.
2 guards. He ain't played. He played the team. Played no forward last year.
Yeah, he guarded threes last year.
Forwards. He played guards last year. He ain't played no forward.
Right. I'll show you a video where he guarded 3 men last year, bro. He guarded some threes last year. Yes, he did. Games you were watching, he did guard some threes last year, bro. He's a 2 guard in my opinion, but he guarded some threes. He's like 6'5", so they played him. You know how the Lakers freaking do? We didn't have no real true wing. Old ass Trevor, old ass LeBron. They had a real true wing. Old ass Carmelo Anthony, who they trying to play at the 4. Him, Stanley Johnson, them cats was guarding threes, bro. Most of the time.
Stanley Johnson is a 3.
Again, they're undersized is what I'm saying. Johnson is 6'6". Old boy 6'5". Reeves is 6'5".
Yeah, but it's a different shot. Stanley Johnson's like this, physically strong. You keep looking at
he was getting cooked last year too. Let's keep it real. He came in good for that first 2 weeks, and after that nigga was trash. I'm sorry, bro. He wasn't that great after that. And again, you heard why the Lakers got rid of both of them, right? They said with even the way the roster was currently constructed, they could not see them giving THT nor Johnson minutes this year. They didn't see where they could get them minutes. That's why they had no problem trading both of them. That came out. Yeah, you can tell, huh? Randy said we were approaching Elder's 2-hour mark. Hey, I got juiced up the other night. Went 3 hours, didn't I, Kareem? 3.5 hours. That ain't, hey, bro, that ain't happening tonight. Your child got to go to school tomorrow. We starting our homeschool program tomorrow, bro. You ain't finna. That's why we started early tonight. We ain't finna do that tonight. I'm not. Y'all can still cook all y'all want. Elder gonna bounce in a minute.
Let's get
we got a big day. We got a big day tomorrow, though. We got a big day tomorrow.
Can we
but no, I'm not. Hey, I don't think Scotty ready. But in that scenario, I can give him spot minutes and develop him. Still playing because he's gonna be in a 2-way, so playing his games in the what's the name, and then have him come up and play some games with the Lakers, up to 50 games with the Lakers. I'm not saying giving the man 15, 20 minutes a game. I'm not saying that, but he can be developed. And one thing I know, he's Scottie Pippen's son. I guarantee he ain't scared of the moment. That I can already guarantee. He ain't afraid of the moment. Now that gene pool is real, y'all. That gene pool is real. You see what I'm saying? So how about developing? If it's that far down, why not develop? You got guys like him, the Swider guy. You got the big center. You got the other guard, McCoy. I'm finding ways to develop them dudes, bro. I'm giving them critical minutes. And I know Darvin Ham them on that because that's what they did in Atlanta. That's what they did in Milwaukee.
See, this is where disagreement come in at. We're trying to win championship. There's no time to develop them two. How you trying to? That's doing too much. How are you trying to win? Niggas don't even got they not even in position It's to talk about developing G League guys. How?
Well, I'm telling you,
How you
well,
got? It's gonna
I'll
be
explain
guys
it.
on your
I
main
will
roster
explain it.
ain't gonna get minutes. Hold up, you have a
Hold on.
hold on. Let me explain. You got 15-man roster, right? You got a 15-man roster. So out the 15, maybe 4 of them not gonna play, right? So now you got to try to even find a way for 4 of them to get minutes. So now you got to bypass 4 of them. Then you talk about getting three G League guys minutes. That them guys don't got no real upside. See, my thing is this: you have to do guys.
No upside.
What upside they got? Like I don't see them as no real NBA players. They
Autumn, are you serious? Autumn, you telling me Pippen, Swider, McCoy, Huff? You don't see them as NBA players?
Real NBA players? No, they're gonna be bottom of the bench NBA players. I'm not saying.
So you telling me a guy that's 11, 12, 13 to 14 is not a real NBA player?
That's this you mixed it up. That
no, I didn't mix it up. I'm going on what you said.
It's 15-man roster, right? At best, I see those guys from 12 to 15. End of the bench type of guys. I don't see them as rotational guys on NBA teams throughout their career as 9-10-man rotation. I see them as
talent evaluator, bro.
I see
you don't evaluate talent well,
I
bro.
see them as NBA players. I'm not saying they can make NBA players, but I don't see them as no high. No, and then my thing is, this is my thing. You're trying to win a championship. Why is you even worried about developing them guys, bringing them up to the big league, giving them minutes, and you got about 4 guys on your top 15 ain't gonna play? It's
I don't think with the system that they
ain't gonna probably get no. We don't got a full roster yet. Hold up. Where's they playing? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this right now. Let's go with your team, right? Your 4 guys you bringing in, right? With those 4 guys you bringing in, how's you gonna get a chance to even sniff playing them guys that's in the G League? 3 guys that's in the. You said 4 guys. You said McCoy. You said 4 guys. Swider. So how they going to play 4 guys? So how you going to play 4 guys? Now, mind you, let's go with your team, Elder. You got Pat Bev. You got.
I know the team. You got to go through the list. We know the team.
How?
And you're missing my whole point. You're missing my whole point.
Because I don't want him. Because he's spending money. 7 Day Sports. Thank you. Appreciate the donation. Go ahead, Elder. I think somebody sent.
He said, salute Elder and Kareem, Miles, Hill, Cam, Bogey. We need wings. You're not getting all that. We need wings. Pick up Josh Jackson. Not going to happen. Or get Evan only if he is ready to play defense and Pippen has his dad's DNA. He doesn't waver. I agree with that last part. I think everybody on this team gonna have to play D because that's just the kind of mindset old boy has, and then Patrick Beverly gonna make sure of it, right? We do need wings, but it's unrealistic to think that we can't get Miles Turner and Buddy Hield for 2 draft picks, let alone Cam and Bogey. So I think that's unrealistic, my brother, for the Lakers to think they can get all of that for just 2 draft picks and Russell Westbrook. It's not gonna, and then the money don't match either. It's not gonna happen on that part. But I agree that we need wings. That's why in that deal that I did, I think we had 3 wings in there, really 4, because Evan Fournier is a big guard. We really had. I mean, he could play wing temporarily if we need him to. The Lakers been doing that. Yeah, they've been doing that. They've been doing that for the last 4 years with guys like KCP and all that, playing wing, all that. So we really got all 4 of them guys can be considered wings. But we definitely got 3 bona fide wings in that deal. So that deal will cover wings. Josh Jackson is a pipe dream. It's not happening, y'all. Nobody's on Josh Jackson. So I know Kareem liked to do, but
we don't know that. We don't know that. Just say we don't know.
Okay. We don't know. We don't know. I just haven't heard any buzz about anybody being interested in Josh Jackson. Not one team. So, and then of course the Evan playing defense. I believe everybody's going to have to play defense. I really do. But Evan's defense ain't worse than Russ's. I can tell you that right now. His defense wasn't no worse than Russ, so we're gonna be better regardless. Just by getting better by subtraction. Yeah, and I do agree about the Pippen thing. His son, the DNA is real. So, and again, what I was talking about on developing, I'm not talking about carving out minutes for these guys every single freaking game. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if the opportunity presents itself, because they would be on two ways, and I'm not saying all four, because you're only going to have two guys on two ways. I just named the guys that can be developed to a certain degree. But you're only going to have two on two ways, and those are the ones that where if you're down on injuries or you're blowing teams out, you can get these guys some quality minutes.
Hold up, but
and
if
it
you
ain't
blow teams out, you got to get the guys who are not going to play get them in. Out of 15 men, where's the minutes coming from? Out of 15, how many guys going to be in the rotation out of 15 guys, Elder?
I don't know, brother.
No, this
12, maybe 12.
They ain't going to play no 12 guys in the rotation. That's a lot of guys.
Hold on, time out. Go back and look, and look what Atlanta used to do, and look what Brooklyn. What
12? They played 10. They ain't playing no 12 guys.
Go look.
Hold up. Well, so when you mean playing 12, what's the least?
Again, bro. Here's the thing: the games will dictate how many minutes guys play. But I know Darvin Ham, when he got these old guys and these injured guys, he's not trying to play them no 38, 30. I don't see Darvin
playing a 10-man rotation. That's a lot of guys playing 12 guys. That's a lot of. What's the minimum amount of minutes you saying? The minimum. A person. You don't got to put a face behind it. A minimum. You said in a rotation, if you're playing 12 guys.
8. That's
a lot. So if you're playing minimum 8 minutes, 12, that's a lot. It's a lot. Because not enough. When you playing guys, you can't just.
Hey, Kareem, we don't have to speculate. We're just gonna sit back and watch it. I watch what Atlanta did, and I watch what Milwaukee did. They played
12 guys with.
They played.
8 or more
you know
minutes.
what? Hold on. See, now you're finna make me do this to you. I didn't want to do this to you since you pressing. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to you, Kareem. What was that site you told me to go to, Kareem? What was it called?
Hoop Hype for the Hoop Hype?
Hoop Hype. Actually, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to. I got it. Oh, I'm finna pull it up and show you since you're talking crazy. Basketball Reference. Since you talking crazy, I didn't. And see, I ain't even looked this up. I just know this. I ain't even looked this up. I'm finna pull it up, and we will see, my brother. All right. We were talking about the. Come on, stop it, thing. What are you doing? What's the team we were talking about? Milwaukee Bucks, right? Right? Talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. Roster and stats. Y'all can still see me and hear me, correct? Hold on. Can y'all hear me and see me still? Huh?
Yeah.
All right, say something. I'm trying to. All right. Let me get to it. You know, I ain't the best at navigating through here. Roster and stats. Let's see. All right. Man.
While he looking, I'm gonna talk because I don't want it to be dropped.
Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead and talk while I look it up.
While he looking. My thing is this: when you have a team, right, and you trying to win a championship, the mindset number one is the guys you can't. It's not like you got them high end guys like the guys like Chet Holmgren, them guys that you got big hope. Those guys there, that's on them is just guys who just there. They not no factors. So now if you go to 10-man, let's say 10-man rotation. I'm going with his 10, right? So let's say you got Pat Bev, Evan Fournier, Bron James, Anthony Davis, and Thomas Bryant. That's the starting five. Let's say then you go with Kendrick Nunn, Lonnie Walker, Cam Reddish, Vanderbilt, and Damon Jones. That's 10, right? And then the last 5 guys you got on the team, you got Max Christie, Austin Reeves, Troy Brown, Juan Anderson, and oh shit, and I forgot Bogdanovich. How and Bogdanovich, I forgot him. So basically, it'd be so I'm gonna rewind that. So basically, the second bench would be none at the point, because he's the only option. Lonnie Walker, Cam Reddish, Bogdanovich, and Jarrett Vanderbilt. Then you got Damon Jones. Damon Jones, Max Christie, Troy Brown, Juan Anderson, and Austin Reeves. That's 15 guys. So now let's just say those the top 10 I said. So now he was saying as far as injuries and stuff, if it's an injury to a big man, Damon Jones got to be the next guy up. Now a wing guy, it had to be Juan Anderson. Then you got Troy Brown, you got Austin Reeves. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. It's so many different guys before you even that you're gonna have to start bumping up if there's injuries and stuff before you even get to these guys. These guys is afterthoughts. You get what I'm saying? That's my whole point.
Okay, you ready? Are you ready?
Go ahead.
All right. I got the Milwaukee's Bucks thing here. Their stats and everything, right? I pulled it
You
up.
said the Bucks had 9 to 10 man rotation during their championship run. That's what I said. Not no 12.
You gonna let me finish? You gonna let me finish?
Go ahead.
Man, this is last year. They didn't win a championship, bro. I got last year's stats up.
All right, go ahead.
Right? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to count him because he only played 2 games. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 guys. Now, their playing range from the low was 13? Yeah, because I skipped that guy. The lowest guy played 13 games, which was Javonte Smart and Brook Lopez. And, of course, the highest guy was Bobby Portis, played 72 games. Everybody else is in the middle of that. All of those guys average 9.9 minutes a game or more in the games they played.
See, this is hold up. This I'm gonna break his thing down, right? First, before I break his thing down, Jonathan Molina, you said you hear Austin starting. Don't believe them rumors because Donovan Ham did not give out no starting. Only person starting is Bron and AD. Donovan Ham it did not say any starting lineup. Don't believe Jonathan. That's his narrative. Now I'm gonna go with he said 12 man is ideal to keep everyone fresh. It's not ideal because I'm gonna break that down too. I'm gonna break that down. It don't keep everybody fresh because it's hard for guys to get a rhythm. Now some guys who hold up, I'm gonna get back to what Elder said. Now he's saying all these guys for 9 minutes. You can't say that because you got guys in and out of lineups and guys who didn't play. That don't have nothing to do with a rotation. A rotation is a set rotation. You can't do that. You could do the same thing for the Lakers. I guarantee you can do the same thing for the Lakers.
I guarantee I can. Not
Go
with the
to
games played.
Go to the Lakers. Because he can't do that because you can't say that. Brook Lopez missed
Let
a
me
lot of games.
hold on, y'all. Hold on. No, again,
Giannis,
hold on, bro.
Giannis,
Hold
brother,
on.
going to
Hold
play
on.
a lot of minutes in those
Hold
games.
on, Kareem. Hold on. Kareem. You there? Am I still there? Can you hear me?
Everybody can hear you.
Oh, bro, you know I'm looking at my other screen. So if I'm saying Kareem, I need you to respond to me, brother. I don't know if I'm out or not.
All right,
The reason why they can do it, the highest average of minutes on this team, and this is how Atlanta did it too, when they had the 4 All-Stars, all that kind of stuff. You go back and look, was 32.9 minutes. That was the person that averaged the most minutes on the Milwaukee Bucks. They only had 3 guys on their entire team that averaged over 30 minutes a game, and nobody averaged 33. Think about that, y'all. 3 guys on the whole entire team only averaged 30 minutes, and nobody more than 33. You got Giannis, 32.9. Drew Holiday, 32.9. Chris Middleton, 32.4. Everybody else averaged less than that. Bobby Portis, 28.2. Grayson Allen, 27.3. Pat Connaughton, 26. George Hill, 23.2. When Brook Lopez played, the 13 games he played, he averaged 23 minutes a game. I'm going to skip this dude because he only played 2 games. Wes Matthews played 49 games, y'all. He averaged 20 minutes in those 49 games. Dante DiVincenzo played 17 games. He averaged 20 minutes in those 17 games. Serge Ibaka played 19 games. He averaged 17.8 minutes. Javon Turner played 20 games, 17.7. DeMarcus Cousins, he was there for 17 games, 17 minutes a game, 16.9. Semi Ojeleye, Rodney Hood, these are guys that played 20 games, 39 games.
But let me tell you looking at it wrong. Because let me tell you looking at it wrong. For one, you counted DeCinjo and you counted Serge Ibaka. They got traded for each other. So they got traded for each other.
Kareem, you're not listening. Kareem.
You can't count them. They got traded. So you can't sit there and say, oh, he played this, he played that. They got traded. Rodney Hood, Semi Ojeleye, they went from one team to another team. And you have to look at games played. Them guys ain't played
Kareem.
games.
If you do that, Kareem, if you do that,
40-something games,
no problem, Kareem. No problem, Kareem. No problem. What I'm clearly showing you is that when guys actually played, they got minutes. Minor, but they got minutes. Because those minutes is the average of how many you got per game. So if a guy played on your roster 48 games and he averaged 10 minutes a game, that's for 48 games he averaged. So some games he played more, some games he played less. What I'm saying is they spread the wealth out.
They wasn't playing a 12-man rotation each on a nightly basis. They didn't go to a 12-man rotation.
That's your thought. That's your thought. I disagree with it.
They wasn't going to no 12-man rotation.
You know what? Let me do this.
A rotation is different than today you win by 17, you win by 20 points, and you empty your schedule. 15 sides.
I'll do this, Kareem, since I'll go to the schedule and then I'll go to the box score. How about that, Kareem? Does that make you feel better if I do that?
You know, go to the box score for 10 consecutive games?
I'll do it for 10 consecutive games.
You can't do it like if they win by 20, if they won by 20 something, of course they're gonna play and they was up.
Okay, let me go back. Hold on. Time out. Kareem, I'll go back. Kareem, I'll go back. Again, Kareem, when a team plays like
a rotation is totally different. You guys have to understand a rotation and a guy's playing and you up 30 is totally 2 different things. Because if you're getting blown out and they start emptying their bench with bum players, I'm saying a rotation. They ain't going with no 12-man rotation. No way in hell they want no 12-man rotation.
The first 4 games, they had 3 blowouts then. They won 3 of their first 4 games by 10 points or more. Then they won by 5. Lost. Then when they won by 20-something. Lost. When they won, 9, 12. Lost. 7. So I'll go to those games, Kareem, to make you feel better. I'll go to those games. I won't even go to the lost games. I'll go to the games that they played that were close. Well, they won by less than 10 points. And we'll see how many guys played. All right? How about we do that? Kareem?
Go ahead.
Here we go. The first game I can get to like that was Philadelphia 76ers. Box score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go to the next game.
How many minutes?
I'm going to the next game. No.
How many minutes they played?
I'm a minutes. Again. It was a close game, Kareem, and 12 guys played.
I played 2 minutes though.
Go back, bro. Let me go back. I gotta go back and find it because I'm doing individual games.
Okay, so Lakers use 12-man rotation. Tell me
Kareem, listen to me. I'm not saying that they're doing. I wasn't trying to tell you that they're gonna do a full 12-man rotation every single game. I wasn't trying to say that. What I'm trying to show you is the way that the Bucks, which is what Darvin Ham's going to bring here, is they play guys less minutes and they give more guys minutes. That's what they do. That's their level of load managing.
No,
and in that system,
I didn't mean to cut you off. I was reading
the
chat.
Go ahead.
You can rely on draft picks to be rotation. I'm not saying it. We only had one draft pick, which was Max Christie. Right, and he don't look ready to me, and he's not and he's a guy that maybe years down the line he could play to something.
I think you taking what I'm saying totally out of context.
I'm reading what he's saying.
I know, but I understand what he's saying. He's trying to say we both. Go ahead.
Rotation, and I said that
you said
is a rotation player, but you on Lakers more of a veteran centric team, and look what we're doing. I don't see him really playing no minutes. He was the only draft pick guy we drafted this year. We only drafted one guy. The rest of the guys was pickups. I don't count them. You saying drafted. So he the only guy that's drafted, and I don't see him being ready right now. I'm not saying that they can't be a rotation players, because drafted players can. Guys who the Indiana guy, he may start. Chet Holmgren, these guys who got
man, keep trolling, nigga. Keep trolling. Anyway, go ahead, Kareem. Finish. You got to troll. Go ahead. I'm watching.
In thing. Of course they can be rotation guys, but for the Lakers not even worried about Max Christie as a contributor right now. If he could come in and help and do this and that, it'd be great. The Lakers focus on certain players they looking to produce right now. That's what I'm saying. And again, you took my statement totally out of context, Kareem. I know the way the Bucks and going back all the way to I'm not saying the Lakers are going to have a 12-man rotation every single night, but there can be many, many nights where 12, 13 guys play. It can be, because the way they do it is they low manage the minutes during the game. They don't have guys miss games. They have guys low managed during the game. Think about that. That whole entire roster, nobody averaged 33 minutes a game. In a 48-minute game, nobody, not Giannis, not Chris Middleton, not Drew Holiday, none of them got 30 for the season. Okay. None of them averaged, let me finish, bro. None of them averaged 33 minutes a game. So a lot of guys are going to get minutes, and that's how you develop guys. And I'm not saying
that you carve out 20 games and the guy's got to get 15 minutes a game. But let's just say you're only going to have two ways, right? That's it. You're only going to have two-way players. They can play up to how many games? 50. Now you can rotate your two-way players. So say you have a couple injuries. Now that's an opportunity for a week or two to get these guys maybe some minutes.
But what I'm saying,
that's all I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. Okay, let's say I'm gonna say to get kid Cole Swatter, right? For instance, right? You saying 2 weeks we get an injury. Okay, let's say I'm gonna put somebody in his position get hurt. Let's say LeBron James out for 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
The guys who already on the roster, their minutes gonna get bumped up already. They not gonna sit there and just get what I'm saying. So now let's say
hold on.
Let's say Cam Reddish averaged 12 minutes with the Lakers. Now Bron out, that minute's gonna go from 12 to probably 24 minutes, right? So let's say Bogdanovich. Let's say Bogdanovich averaged 20 minutes for the Lakers. So his 20 minutes gonna go from 12 to 20 to probably like 30. So let's say Troy Brown don't really play, right? Because he could play some 3-2, or Juan Anderson. Juan Anderson don't really get no minutes, right? So now he come from no minutes to maybe 8 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So when you say injuries, the guys who already on the roster, their minutes gonna get increased. Because they're not gonna stay at the minutes. And the thing is, when you play basketball, I get what you're saying, the rotation of guys keep guys fresh. But playing 12 guys is hard. You'd rather play less and get a guy could get his real. Okay, let's break down the minutes. How many minutes you think LeBron gonna get? Let's say LeBron get 32 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 16 minutes backup small forward minutes, right? So let's say Anthony Davis get 32 minutes. That's another 16 minutes backup minutes, right? Let's say Thomas Bryant get, how many minutes Thomas Bryant get? Let's say Thomas Bryant get 20 minutes, right? And let's say Damon Jones get 20 minutes. That's 40 minutes, right? So now you got 8 minutes left. Now with the 8 minutes left, AD always swings over and plays. He gonna play some 5. So now let's say Evan Fournier, right? How many minutes he plays? 20 what? How many minutes Evan Fournier has played with the Lakers?
You tell me.
I'm asking.
I don't know, brother. Your scenario's retarded to me, so I don't. You're gonna have to piece this shit together. Because I can't help you on this.
He's not gonna start.
I can't help you on this.
Minutes. Let's say he played 26 minutes, right? So now that's 22 minutes coming as the backup. Pat Bev, let's say he played 26 minutes. 22 minutes coming to backup. So we got 22 minutes backup point guard, right? 22 minutes backup shooting guard, 16 minutes backup small forward, another 16 minutes backup power forward, and let's say 28 minutes backup center, right? So now you got Damon Jones, Bogdanovich, Cam, Lonnie Walker, and
Hillbilly Cole
and Kendrick Nunn. So now that's their minutes right there. Nobody playing over 20 something. Nobody playing over 32 minutes. So now,
yeah, you're right. And that's 10 guys. That's 10 guys right there, though. That's 10 guys you just named.
You don't got you got 28 minutes, 16, 16, 22, 22.
Okay. That's cool.
So that's what I'm saying. So, and then mind you, so now you got Jared Vanderbilt got to play. How many minutes you giving him?
He getting some of them minutes.
Bogdanovich.
And it depends. And again, it depends on how guys are playing. Like you're trying to.
That's the point. The point I'm making is you cannot go in a 12-man rotation.
That's fine. All right, Kareem.
It's not that many. Even LeBron and them playing 32 minutes. I gave LeBron and AD 32 Everything else went 26 and under.
That's fine, Kareem. I watch what they did this year. You'll get a chance to see it. Again, you trying to map it all out. I mean, that's an average. I'm sure there were plenty of games. I saw games where Giannis didn't even come close to 30 minutes. He ain't even play 26, 27. So his minutes went up in the playoffs, of course. He started averaging 40 then. And again, you keep saying a 12-man rotation. I just sit here and told you. I'm not saying they're going to try to have a 12-man rotation for every game. I didn't say that. That's what you took out of context. You keep going back to 12 men is impossible. 12 men is impossible. I never said that.
10 minutes is hard to play. Guys
you just named 10 guys. You just did it with your little scenario. You named 10 guys.
I did, and I said, and that's hard. That's hard for guys to get minutes.
I'm telling you the way they.
I guess you don't like your trade, Elder.
That's fine.
He said, and I ain't even used Buddy Hill. I used the Utah.
He said Kareem. No, he said Kareem. Those guys don't fit with Lakers. Don't mean they're not good, but it's tough playing well with Lakers. Bright lights of LA, easy and all that. Good night. Bless you, baby. Hey, he talking to you, so he talking about the Pacers. I'm assuming.
No, he can't be talking. I ain't talking about the Pacers. I'm talking about Utah guys. I ain't bring up the Pacers in years.
Maybe he's hold on, bro. Gregory, hold on, Kareem, slow down. He been around the whole screen. He may be talking about your trade, the thing you put together. He been around the whole screen. Whole stream.
Gregory Brown, what you talking about? You talking about the guys I just mentioned in the rotation for Utah, or you talking about what I talk about Buddy Hill?
Hey, salute, Herm, Albuquerque, Turkey, salute. He said Kareem, those guys don't fit.
I'm sitting there talking about Utah guys. I'm not even talking about Indiana guys.
Maybe he's talking about your trade. Maybe he'll clarify. Because he's been around the whole stream. Greg Brown been in here.
Okay, Gregory Brown.
He may be saying the guys that you talking about don't fit the Lakers well. That may be what he's talking about.
Yeah, he got.
Or maybe he talk. Yeah, he can clarify.
I'm confused because we ain't talking about Indiana in a long time. We've been talking about Utah guys, and I didn't specifically put them in a deal.
What I'm saying is you misunderstood every single thing I was trying to say, and I was not trying to say that a team is going to have a 12-man rotation every night. I wasn't saying that, but you can have 12 guys play. That don't mean that's your rotation. It doesn't mean that, and I kept trying to tell you that. You keep going off trying to add up the numbers for 12 men to play every game. I wasn't saying that. I'm saying the way they play, a lot of guys get minutes, and they hope they play the good guys early, and they're blowing people out so they can sit them late and then rotate the other guys and get them experience. That is their way. When they were there, as in Budenholzer, Darvingham, when they was in Atlanta, they did it there, and they did it in what's the name? They play a lot of guys, bro. They make it competitive. You play hard on defense. You play shorter stints. A lot of teams love to have a guy play the whole quarter. You very rarely see anybody from Milwaukee play the whole quarter. You know how Anthony Davis do. He wants to play the entire first quarter before he comes out. There's a lot of guys that way. You ain't doing that. You're not doing that with the Lakers. I mean, you're not doing that with Darvinham's system. So we'll see. That's what I said. We'll sit back and see what kind of rotation that they have and how many guys get to play.
But my thing is, even if you do play 12, my thing is, I'm talking about them G League guys. If we have a healthy team, they're not seeing the floor. They're not. If our team pretty much healthy, they're not seeing the floor.
That's why you froze up. Because your ass didn't listen to nothing. As soon as I got done, you went right back to 12. When I clearly explained to you, I'm not saying that the team's going to have a 12-man rotation. The first thing out your mouth, you went to 12. That's why your ass froze up.
You didn't hear what I said. I said, even if we do play 12, we still got 3 left from the 15. I said the guys in the G League ain't going to have a chance of playing. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's great, though. You know what I'm saying? We need to like it.
Hey, Kareem, tell me this then. How did they get all those guys to play all those different games and average those many different minutes?
Because they had
how did that happen?
A lot of guys was hurt. That's why. Look at the games.
Again. So that's why you slide them in.
That's different if they hurt. I'm not going to put this on injuries, but if a lot of guys hurt, Of course, you're gonna have a bunch like Lakers. You can do that. I guarantee you can do the same thing with the Lakers. Look how many
Hey,
guys.
I'm
Yes,
not mad, Sean. Sean, we're not mad. We go like this all the time. We ain't mad at all at Kareem. Hey, Rambo, somebody give the update of the poll because can anybody? I can't even see the poll. Where the hell's the poll at? I want to know what the poll update was. It was what 52-48 a minute ago, right? 52%, 48%. What's the poll? Abdul, I don't. I'm not. It's 58-42 now. I'm assuming I'm still leading.
I'm leading 58-42. I'm leading, baby.
So it flopped like that.
I'm leading.
So y'all like the Indiana trade better? Okay, cool. I ain't tripping. Yeah, the Indiana trade, my brother. He said, I personally, if the Lakers value these guys, I don't know what they're hesitating on to do the deal. I really don't. I was saying that at the beginning. You might not have been here, Abdullah Malik. I was saying at the beginning because the Lakers was clear that they would give a first round pickup for Buddy Hield, and then we seeing all this information saying that they value Miles Turner, shot blocking with AD, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, if you would give up a first for him, why would you not give up a first unprotected for Miles Turner and for the Pacers to eat salary? It don't make sense to me. That's what I was telling Kareem this past couple of days. Well, I'm gonna go in on the Lakers because they're hypocrites. It don't make sense. If you really value those guys the way they putting out there, why would you not give up the 2 picks? Especially when you give up 1 pick and 3 young players for Buddy Hield by himself. That don't make no sense. So, and it's 50. So 60% of y'all think the Indiana trade is better than the 3-team trade. Hey, cool. I ain't tripping. But here's the thing. Kareem wouldn't do that trade, y'all. He wouldn't give up the 2 picks for it. He would not give it up. Oh, 7-Day Sports Pod. He says, hey, salute again, my brother. We appreciate the donations, brother. We do. He said, Bogey and Gay and Beasley, I don't mind that, fit better. I agree. If we have a trade, none with 2 seconds for Cam, they're not taking that. Schroeder will pay for redemption and a contract. You're right, Elder. Yeah, I don't want Schroeder. I don't think the Knicks would do none in 2 seconds for Cam. And I like the Bogey Gay and B. I like the Bogey Gay and B.
Knicks do that. I believe.
I don't think they would.
Hold up. I believe. Hold up. See, people forgetting about how good Kendrick Nunn is. Kendrick Nunn's still young, right? Hold up. Let me give my case for Kendrick Nunn and why I think the Knicks would do that.
Go ahead.
Number one, the Knicks, Kendrick Nunn, I think Tom Thibodeau alone would stand on business and say, give me him. He came from a Pat Riley system. He's played tough. He's gritty. This is what Tom Thibodeau likes. He go hard. He's gritty. And they could use the guard help. Knicks been wanting a guard forever. They got Brunson, but who backing up Brunson? They need him. So now, why wouldn't they do that? It's not like Kendrick Nunn so far been better than Cam Reddish been in the NBA. That's number one. So now the Knicks getting, as far as they coach, who has credentials, I think he would definitely want to do that more than Cam. Okay. What they getting out of with Cam right now? They ain't even play him. People, I live in New York. People in New York was mad that he wouldn't even get no minutes. Okay. And that was one of the Knicks' biggest weakness, point guard. Okay. Why wouldn't they do that? It's not like with Cam. You looking at they gave up.
When you done, I'll tell you. When you done, I'll tell you why. Okay. When you done, I'll tell you why.
The coach ain't do nothing. So now, if Kendrick Nunn is healthy, why wouldn't they do that?
You ready for me to tell you?
Go ahead.
Because we were discussing these things in the scenario of the Donovan Mitchell trade and then the Russell Westbrook trade to Indiana. We already had broke down. If they do the Donovan Mitchell trade, you have Quickly, you have Derrick Rose, you have Brunson, and you have Mitchell. And these are guards. These are guard minutes. All right, because all these boogers ain't no real true points to me anyway.
Yeah,
None of them is. They don't have. They don't. Hold on. They don't. And hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. None is not a real true point guard. Let's just keep it real. He's more of a scoring guard. He's not a true run the show point guard. That's not what none do. He's not. If you ever watched him, that's not what he does. He's a 3-level scorer. But you still got, hold on, Donovan Mitchell, Brunson, Derrick Rose, and you got what's his name, and R.J. Barrett. Where is he playing?
But for one, hold up. For one, let's get this straight. We can't sit there and think about a Utah. That's not the right now. We saying right now. He didn't say that. If Utah, if
no problem. No problem. Let's go with their current roster. Let's go with their current roster. Let's go with their current roster. Let's go with their current roster and name their guards. They have Derrick Rose. They have what's his name? Brunson. They have Quickly. They have Barrett. They have Grimes. They have I gotta look at their roster. There's like 6 guards on the roster now. So you trade a forward and bring in another guard. I'm asking, where is none playing?
Because Country is a better point guard than any of them out there. None of them is point guards. Quickly played a 2.
Kendrick. Okay, bro. All right. So he's starting. You saying if they do the trade,
back up Brunson.
none is starting. Back up who?
Brunson.
Back up who?
Brunson.
And who Quickly backing up? And who's Derrick Rose backing up?
That's not
where they playing. Where they playing? They're on the team.
That's not my concern. My concern is
Hold on, Kareem, keep it legit. They're on the team. You telling me bring it. Hold on. You telling me hold on, bro. You telling me you bring none over there? He's playing before Quickly and he's playing before Derrick Rose? They're on the team?
He definitely played for because he played point guard. Listen here.
Okay.
Number one, right? The Knicks' main thing, when they went in the offseason, they said, I don't care what we're doing, we got to get a point guard. They had horrible point guard play. That's why they went out and got Brunson, and some people felt they overpaid. They had no point guard production.
Okay. I don't think that is realistic at all, but that's fine. Y'all roll with that. And I don't think the Knicks would do it, honestly. I don't think the Knicks would do it. Because honestly, if they would, I think the Lakers would have been done it because they're super high on Reddish. They tried to get him last year. You don't think they've offered none and 2 second-round picks for that for that guy?
Speculating said
I bet they have. I bet they have. See, now that's gone. Now we can't do that. So I think they did it. Can't do what?
Down. We can't start assuming that it's one thing we say.
Hold on, bro. You mean the Lakers have been in conversations.
And the Knicks turned it down. We can't say that because I never heard nothing about no Kendrick Nunn for no Cam Reddish. And they got
You've never heard that. Who have we been getting for Cam Reddish then? The Lakers have been interested for Cam Reddish. Who have we been giving up for him?
No, but interest and I know it was the THT when and that was the
THT make twice the money. Hold on. THT make twice the money as Reddish.
When it was that 3, when it was in Toronto, it was in the trade deadline, it was THT.
Because he was going to Toronto.
Yeah. And
we were getting Reddish, and then the picks was between them.
The draft compensation.
Thank you, James Coney. Coney, somebody get it. They got way too many guards, and I don't see none coming in who didn't play at all last year, y'all, getting these minutes. You're going to bring this guy in that didn't play 1 minute last year in the NBA and give him minutes over Quickly, give him minutes over Derrick Rose. You're talking about that ain't my problem. They're on the team. What you talking about?
I said they not playing point guard.
All those guys are 2 guards.
Point guard.
So they're all backing up Barrett is what you're telling me because that's what Barrett plays is 2 guards.
Barrett played the 3. He's going to play the 3.
Who started for the Knicks last year? Do you even know? Who started?
Fournier at the 2. Evan Fournier started at the 2.
Who started at the point?
That was their problem. They had who started for the Knicks? Who the hell started for the Knicks? That's why they was horrible.
And I forgot to put Fournier in there because really the guards is just. It's a mosh posh today. You just put the guards in there. You got 5 2 guards to let you tell it. You got 5 2 guards.
Kemba. Yeah, Kemba.
He did. Kemba did. Kimba probably started 6 games for them.
Kimba,
Stop it.
It was Kimba, Fournier. It was Kimba, Fournier. Barrett played the 3.
Wasn't Kimba because he
And-
barely played. Kimba barely played. Y'all stop. Kimba barely played. He only played 37 games last year.
Alec Burke.
Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. He only played 37 games last year. So he started 37 of them. Who started the other over half the games last year for them?
At guard, they probably had a different people in and out.
All right. You're right. The Knicks is loaded with freaking guards. It makes no sense for them to trade for another guard. That's all I'm saying.
Can we get our likes up? Can we get our likes up and subscribe? Please subscribe to the channel. You have not subscribed. Hit the Cash App. The Cash App is right there. I will read your questions.
Alex Burke, Evan Fournier, Quentin Grimes.
How many games
Tyler
did
Hall
play last year?
I don't know. I'm just looking at Miles McBride. I'm just looking at all the guards the Knicks got. Matt Mooney, Derrick Rose as a point guard, Wayne Selden, Kemba Walker, Ryan Arcicanadano, whatever. And they do list Barrett as a small forward. I thought he played a lot of 2-guard, but apparently not. Not with all these dudes. You can't. All them guys I named were guards. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 different guards, man, throughout the year. That's a lot.
Let's get the likes up, guys. Let's get the likes and subscribe. Please.
Yeah,
subscribe to the channel.
I don't see that happening. I don't see them doing that deal. It don't make sense. They don't need them. They don't need none. They got enough little guards already. Because none only 6'2", right? 6'1", 6'2". They don't need another guard like that. It just don't make sense to me for the Knicks to do it. It really don't. It really don't. And oh boy, being a young wing, I think they can hold on to him and possibly get a first-round pick for him from a desperate team down the road instead of settling for 2 second-round and taking a guy they don't want. That's the thing. If it's a guy that fit their system and fit what they needed, makes sense. He don't fit. They don't need guards. That's the last thing they need. So I don't see that going down. Somebody, hold on. Let me go back, see if I can find it. Somebody said something in there that I was looking at. I was like, all right, Sports Critic. You see that, Kareem?
No, what he said.
Say, Kareem Report, I don't know if you know this, but some guy named Sports Critic mentioned you. Who was Sports Critic? One of them dudes from over?
That's his man.
All right.
That's his.
My bad.
That's his.
All right, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. I don't know who that dude is. Alex Burks. They got rid of Burks though, right? Burks is no longer on the team, right?
Burke played Detroit.
Yeah, I don't see his name. Oh, he went in the So 60% of y'all feel that trading for the Pacer guys are better than the 4 guys I put together in the 3-team deal. Cool. That's why you do a poll, bro. That's why you do a poll. Yeah. I'm glad Angie get it. I'm glad she get it. She said more flexibility with Elder's deal. The Indiana deal could cause issues with Jones and Bryant and Turner coming, as well as we will not have any more flexibility until January by giving up all the assets. I went back because I was looking for something. I went back and I'm reading the comments that when I went back, none will be a backup to Quickly. This is what 7 Day Sports said. Quickly will be going to Utah, he said. Derrick Rose is hurt and is on an expiring contract. If none is healthy, he will play over Rose. I don't agree with that. If Rose is healthy, I don't see none getting minutes over Rose. They love Rose there. Thibodeau love Rose, bro. You think he'll bring a guy and he don't know and play him over Rose if he healthy? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. Unless Rose hurt. Yeah. Elder Randy said look like Elder gonna be on for 3 hours again. Yeah. Mess around with these crazy things Kareem be talking about, bro. I tell you, boy. You be pulling some stuff out, bro. You the frontologist, man. I'm about to start putting you up there with Dale for a minute, bro. Man. So, but hey, you got it. They like the pacer. Hey, this is the thing. And this is what I'm finna cook. And this is what me and Kareem been talking about the last few days. This is what I'm finna cook the Lakers on. And everybody over here, not everybody, 60% of y'all think that Miles Turner and Buddy Hield is the best deal. That's what y'all think, right? I'm finna cook the Lakers. Because if that's the case, what are we waiting on to do this trade? What are we waiting on? Because remember, we put those trades together saying we're giving up 2 unprotected first-round picks for both deals. That was what's going. Russ and the 2 unprotected first-round picks. No restrictions. That's what we said. And y'all think that deal is better than bringing back Bogey, Jared Vanderbilt, who else I say? Cam Reddish, and Evan Fournier. Yeah, Evan Fournier. All right, no problem. I'm gonna cook the Lakers because they better do this deal, and I'm fine either way. My biggest thing for the Lakers is y'all get the hell off Russ. Just get rid of Russ. We got a chance if we get rid of Russ. You got Russ on the team. I think we have 0. I mean 0.0 chance of winning the championship. 0. Honestly, I think if we have Russ on that team and he show up to training camp and all that stuff, I actually think it'll be worse than last year. That'd be so. Think about it. Hey, Kareem, can you imagine being Darvin Ham and you got to deal with that? Your first head coaching job. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be tough.
Bro, I would look at the Lakers and say, y'all really don't like me, right? I mean, this is stuff we get mad about. Because, see, when the brothers get an opportunity, this is what they get. A bunch of horse shit. You get a guy like Steve Nash, he just walk into a championship-ready team.
You see, Steve, a Phoenix Suns fan.
Steve, okay. He said if AD is healthy, the Lakers might be favorites this coming season with the Pacers deal, in my opinion. They won't be favored in Vegas or anything like that. I don't think it'll be favored.
In his opinion.
Huh?
He said in his opinion.
Yeah. In his humble, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't favor him. But to me, I don't care who on the dang roster. If I got AD and LeBron healthy, I think I got a shot going into the playoffs. I really do. Yeah.
My boy 7th Day dropping them super chats. Appreciate you, bro. 7 Day Sports, appreciate it.
Yeah, I think he was referring to that guy coming over sharing. We talked about that last time, y'all. We don't care. We got folk that want to say stuff about myself, Kareem,
and I don't
whoever.
know
Folk we rock with.
I don't remember mentioning his name.
It don't matter even if we did. We're not concerned about what they talking about on their channels or what they doing. We just not. You know, we got our thing we're doing here. Let them do what they doing. So you don't have to be middleman and come back over here. I mean, they got their trolls, and so they're going to soundbite do what they do. We ain't got time for it. You know, we too busy focusing on what we doing over here, bringing y'all this good Laker content, having fun on Sunday evening, man. That's what we going to do. You know what I'm saying? So let them do what they do. We don't need to hear nothing about what they're doing over there. So he says, Too Smart said,
oh, man, I want to like before we log off. Because we log off 6 more minutes. And 6 more minutes and a 3-minute mark. We logging off. Can we get to 400 likes? Please get to 400 likes.
And my man Too Smart said, he said, Westbrook is about to cook you, Elder. He said, with a season for the ages, I can't wait for him to silence the doubters. Yeah, I think it'll be with the Wizards or the Pacers. Or it ain't going to be for the Lakers. He won't have a season of the ages for the Lakers. And if he do, he'll be the only one. He'll have a bunch of stats, and the Lakers will be horrible. He is just the worst fit for the Lakers. Who you starting? You starting him and Beverly?
Who?
You. Say Russ there. You starting him and Beverly or just Russ? Because there's no trade. Who you starting? I need to know who you starting now.
Yeah, me personally, I don't think. Well, I'm hearing that Westbrook gone, so I never really thought that far into it.
I got you.
I think he's gone. I don't see Westbrook there. I don't see it.
Mm-hmm. I don't either, but hey, I can say this: stranger things have happened. just recently, just recently, stranger things have happened, bro. So yeah, man, it is what it is. So it is what it is. I was just trying to read some of the comments I saw in the thing. Uh, See you later said Elder Lakers will get better and fair offers if they hold on to Russ till trade deadline. Now this is the thing. I'm glad he said that. Why would the offers get better at trade deadline, y'all? Can somebody like logically? I've heard this said many times, but I would want someone to explain to me if the Lakers are doing well with Russ, why do they want to move him? Only way the Lakers are going to move Russ is if he's not doing well. Why would the trade offers get better if he starts the season, he's doing bad, and the Lakers want to move him? Why would they get better? Hey, Mookie, don't come here and get blocked, nigga, because I don't owe no man nothing. You produce a video. I told you about that dumb shit. Don't come in here getting blocked. And don't be spreading that shit on my name. I pay my stuff. You produce a video saying that I bet you, bro, because nobody else actually remember this but you. So you produce the video, and I'll pay you like I paid the other people I lost to. No, I didn't make no bet with Mookie Randy. Don't put that shit out there. I didn't make a bet with him. He keeps saying that dumb shit. He got all these videos. All he got to do is produce the video, put it up there, and I'd pay it. I've been waiting ever since the Kevin Durant thing. My Mr. Elder, what trade you like better, Jazz or Indy? I'm on the 3-team trade, my sister. I think you might have just came in, or is that a brother? I can't tell. The 3-team trade I put together between the Lakers, the Jazz, and the Knicks. I like that one better. You had to go back to the beginning of the show. We kind of went over that towards the early part of the show. Went over that the early part of the show. Abdul, he said, no, 7 Day Sports said it won't get better with. No, hold on. Before I start reading that, I'm still waiting on an answer from somebody. Anybody. Why is it going to get better offers if the Lakers hold on to Russ and they trade him towards the deadline? Why would the offers get better? Because a lot of people are saying that and it sounds good.
The only logical thing I can think of, if a team's struggling and they got like a big a contract, a couple contracts they don't want, and they want to just revamp their roster, and they look at Russ like, man, I could clear some cap space having Russ for the next couple months on my team. That's the only thing I could think of.
That makes no sense, Kareem. You do know that. And again, you forget the Lakers part. That you said from the other team. I get that. But
I'm just going by. I'm not saying it happened.
I got you. I got you. No. I got you. I got you.
Something to be worth it. I think a team will probably ante up. They probably like, man, well, I want to move this guy, and we're only dealing on Russ contract for 3 months. And if they can move a couple contracts, that's the only logical thing I see for the other team standpoint. I ain't saying Lakers.
Yeah, I don't see the realistic side of this where a team will get in the season and then decide because their season is so bad that they need Russ. Russ is your answer. Russ is the answer, and I'll take him off the Lakers' hands because it's not going to cost me. But don't forget, y'all, Russ has still got one of the highest salaries in the league. So even halfway through the season, you still got to pay this man $23 million. So I'm gonna take this dude and for half a season give him $23 million because he's the one that's gonna come in and change the fate of my team. The fate of my team. Now, mind you, for him to even be available, the Lakers would have to be playing horrible. Because if he stays and they play well, which would never happen, but let's say he did, let's just hypothetically say Russ is playing well, why would the Lakers have any desire to move Russ? Why would they? If he is playing well and we win a lot of games and they looking great, why would we have any reason to move Russ? The only way the Lakers are going to move Russ is if the Lakers are mediocre or bad. I mean, can we at least agree on that? That if we keep him and we trying to wait for a trade line better offer, the only way we're going to move Russ is if we're mediocre as a team or bad. How is that going to increase Russ's trade value? Okay, see you later, said. Elder got it all wrong. I want to, somebody make sense of it for me then. I'm open to listen. Abdul Malik said Elder got it all wrong. So I'm trying to wait to hear for somebody to tell me. And then see you later said Elder, they aren't trading for 3 months of Russ to play good. They're trading for Russ because they want his contract get off of multiple long-term salaries. Okay, why would the Lakers do that? Why would the Lakers take back multiple long-term salaries halfway through the season if they're already playing bad? Remember, the Lakers are only trading Russ because they're bad. So if we're bad, the Lakers will be so desperate, we'll trade Russ and take back your bad salaries. Is that what you're telling me? That sounds realistic. I'm trying to, I just want somebody to make sense out of it for me. That's all I'm trying to do. People say stuff, but it just don't make sense to me.
Rated R going actually. You said Russ going 5 months ago.
Again, I'm ignoring Mookie. He a troll tonight. That's all he is. He keep it up, I'm gonna block his ass. He is just a troll. I want you to produce the tape. Shut your mouth till you produce the tape, Mookie. All right? Shut your mouth till you produce the tape. Because I have a reputation, young fella. And my reputation is definitely not that I don't pay people. So you produce it and I'll pay it. It's simple. Until then, shut your damn mouth. How about that? Just produce it. That's all you got to do. Elder said Kyrie will be a Laker. You a lie, JR. Hey, Kareem, did I say Kyrie was going to be a Laker?
I think you did, but I think you said at some point he'd be a Laker. I don't think you said it by I remember we used to talk about it. I'm not 100% sure.
I was never so. That's sad that you said that. I had to go back and play your tape for you. I said I was never sold. I was never sold on Kyrie becoming a Laker during this trade deadline.
I know.
I said at best he'll eventually get here because he said he wanted to be a Laker. But I was never sold on Kyrie coming over in this trade deadline for Russ and none of that. Never. I was never sold on that. Y'all got some hearing issues. Y'all really do. Y'all got some hearing issues, man. Because now you got JR in here saying that I'm saying that Kyrie's going to be a Laker. Well, you know what? We'll see next summer. Maybe he'll become a Laker next summer. Hey, Cop Killer, salute. He said, Reem, Elder, and the basketball fans that joined this live stream. He's saluting everybody. Man, y'all bookers is sad, man. Boy, y'all sad. He said, see, this is why I silence people, because you get niggas like Mookie or other people coming here and they lying saying Elder was the one that said. Elder was the one that said. I was not the one pushing for Kyrie to come to the Lakers, y'all. I was the one that said the Lakers should give them a deadline and take the Pacers deal. Nobody remembers that though, huh? All y'all remember me saying, oh, Kyrie coming to the Lakers. No, I said eventually. I told you plenty of times I am not sold on him coming over here in this Westbrook trade. I am not sold. I am not sold. Now, eventually, yes. Why? Because he said he wanted to come. So we'll see. We'll see it. I tell you this. Hopefully, this is what I hope. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is what I hope. Since they decided to stay, I actually hope Brooklyn do the right thing and extend Kyrie Irving. That's what I hope. That's actually what I hope. Since Kevin didn't decide to stay, he didn't flip-flop, I actually hope they decide to honor Kyrie and give him a contract. Because if I'm him, I would not be wanting to play this thing out. There's a difference from like LeBron or remember KD when he left OKC and all that, and what's the name? Those teams were offering those guys to stay, so they had contract offers on the table, max deals. They just chose to not take them and go to a different team. Kyrie don't have that. Kyrie is a lame duck player this year. He gets hurt, it's over for Kyrie, y'all. Kyrie go through a major injury at this right now. Man, he got an injury history. I pray he don't get hurt. I literally mean like pray. But if he get hurt, who gonna offer him a contract? Let's see if what's name them gonna honor him for coming out there playing. I don't think they will. Them boogers is cutthroat, bro. He said, Captain Levi 6KD. Appreciate the offering. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. He says, do y'all think that Austin Reeves will start over Russ? Hell no. Elder, do you think Russ should come off the bench? Nope. I do not. If I got Russ on my team, he's got to start. If I can't start him, I don't want him on my team. I don't see Russ coming off the bench being viable. I don't see that working. I really don't. So, no, I wouldn't. And I'm definitely not starting Austin Reeves with the team that I got. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Elder Lakers going nowhere until LeBrick. No, okay, you got a LeBron James hater there. Okay. Somebody said they want Austin Reeves at the 2. They must have been reading some articles, huh, Kareem? Who you say that Wuhan guy? He the one that started that rumor?
Wuhan started a lot of stuff and he backtracks. When he do, he did what he do. This what he do. He did like a lot of things, but then he comes back and say, "No, that's my thoughts." Like he the same one. Like a lot of times, remember when you like, "Yo, what's up with this guy?" But I ain't knocking him for it. I guess people do this. He'll say it and then be like, "No, that's my thoughts. I ain't say it happened from inside of, you know." So he don't stand for it. He just say it and then he backtracks and say, "No,
I got
that's
you.
my
Read
thought."
the super.
I
You gotta
think
read the super chat.
that would be Baller's Life is in the building. He sound ready for the season start. 6K on his way. Appreciate you, bro. Baller's Life is in the building.
Missed it, man. You missed it, man. You didn't read the whole thing, Kareem.
He said 6K is on the way.
No, you said I'm ready for the season start. Then you skipped the emojis. The emojis mean something.
I'm old school. What that emoji means?
Dress brick.
Oh wow! See,
I'm ready for the season to start without dress brick. 6K on the way.
Oh, okay.
You gotta read the whole thing, bro.
I ain't get that one.
You know when he kept putting them dresses on last year, they started calling him dress brick too.
Yeah,
so.
I ain't get that. Was a good one. That was a good one. I ain't understand that one. I ain't good at the emojis, but that's creative. Cause I saw it there.
Hey, Bammy Spitz, I don't like that lineup at all. He got Russ, Walker, Bron, AD, and Bryant starting. I don't like that lineup. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It ain't Westbrook slander when it's true, bro. You're not slandering someone when you're speaking truth about them. Slander is when you're making up things that aren't true about someone and defaming their character. Nobody's defaming Westbrook's character. He's a bad fit with the Lakers. Well, if that's the first day lineup, you won't be hearing from me. Well, not on the Lakers at least. I'll be talking NBA basketball. I just ain't gonna be speaking on the Lakers. They can forget it. Salute Lakers in 5. Y'all go sign up to my man's channel, Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Yeah, good channel. Go sign up to it, y'all. Click on his name there, and you can go right to it and sign up. Subscribe to his channel.
Definitely do that.
You don't need the one-on-one, bro. It won't be worth y'all time. I promise you that. It won't even be entertaining. I'll destroy Kareem. I actually want some of them cats that's on the what's the name? Because since they playing all the time. I want them on the player's choice. I want to play some of them cats. Because one of them was in there and said, "I'll bust the chat up." I said, "I guarantee not me." Yeah, one of the dudes. I can't remember his name. He's a cool guy. I like his takes. But he was saying, "I give buckets to all the chat," and I'm like, "Nah."
Don't
forget,
everybody give Randy a big shout out. He made it happen on Tuesday.
That's gonna be nice, man. With Peralta, that's gonna be real nice. Hey, most nobody want to talk about the Bulls. Ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all scrubs. Y'all ain't got a chance to win. What else is there to say? Grown man buying this. $5 super sticker. Man, salute. Appreciate you. Appreciate you big time, bro. All right, Kareem. Man, 3 hours, bro. I'm done.
3 hours.
This 3 hours. Man,
Appreciate
I'm
it.
out, bro. I'm out. I'm
Grown
out. I'm
man,
out. I'm
grown
out.
man, thanks for the super chat. We
Thank you,
appreciate
my brother.
everybody. We got another super chat coming from Ballers Life again. He said, where do you rank Bron and AD? I got Bron 1 and AD 4.
Where do y'all rank LeBron and AD? I got LeBron at number 1, AD 4. What are you talking about? Like right now in the league?
It's in the league right now.
No, I don't have neither one of those guys in the top 5.
Who your top 5?
I don't, man. I mean, I just don't have them in it. I know that. They ain't produced in the last couple of years, so I can't put them there. You know?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
I mean, Giannis, I got Giannis on top of the world. You got Giannis, Jokic, Embiid. You got Luka. I mean, all those guys right now would be better than them. They're producing more.
Right now, yeah.
That's 4. I named 4, so I don't. I mean, you throw the 5th in there, whoever you want to put in there. KD. I mean, maybe
KD.
Yeah, KD would probably be. I would put him over LeBron, but he still ain't done nothing though. KD ain't done shit. When you think about it, he ain't done shit. So honestly, I probably would put Bron over KD. I would honestly. I would put Bron 5 before I do KD. I really would, because KD ain't done nothing, bro. What has he done since he left Golden State? Not a damn thing. Nothing. At least LeBron has won a chip. At least Curry. Oh man, we forgot Curry. Curry would be in there. My bad. Yeah, Steph would be there. Steph would be there before LeBron. So it would be, what did I say? So Steph, Luka, Jokic, N.B.A. and Giannis. Yep, those 5. That's my 5 right there. In any order you want to put them. Actually, the number 1 is Giannis, and then you can put the 4 in any order you want. In my opinion, you can put the other 4 in any order you want. So I would actually probably have. Let me think about this. I would probably have Embiid 5th, Luka 4th, Jokic 3rd, Curry 2, Giannis 1. That's what I would have right now. Ja's not in top 5. No. LBJ top 10 though. I would have him in KD top 10. I would. And they'd probably be higher. They'd probably be. I mean, we had this thing on tickets the other day. I think it was because somebody put a thing out, and I think it had like KD at 2 and LeBron at 5, and they were going off. No, KD is not in my top 5, Randy. No, sir. They were going off about them guys being that high, saying they should be like 9 or 10. And I'm like, no, they still putting up 30 a game. They're still some of the best. They just ain't winning right now. Kawhi definitely not in there. He ain't played. Well, I mean, Kawhi, no, he's not even in my top 10 right now. He's not. He ain't played.
He ain't played.
I'm not putting the guy that ain't played in the top 10. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it, man. Booker ain't played. So Kawhi get out there and do something, lead that team. He can get there. He ain't play. So finish off the top 10. Well, you know I got LeBron and KD. Man, it's a mosh posh, honestly. I probably will put Jimmy Butler in there. I will put Jimmy Butler in there. Just because of what he's achieved with that team he's done. Jimmy Butler would be in there for me in the top 10. So that's what 8 I got now. Because I said no, that's 6, 7, 8. Who?
John Morant top 10.
I'm not putting him top 10 yet. He ain't done shit, in my opinion.
See, you're confusing it because if you say he ain't
done nothing,
we took about last year. Because that's in case if you're gonna
he only got John Morant got eliminated in the second round, bro. He got eliminated in the second round.
But you could move LeBron up if you're gonna sit there and say, if we speaking as of today.
Bro, when I said he hasn't done anything, I went back to when the man left Golden State. That was the first time I said somebody he ain't done nothing was when I went KD, and I said, what has he done since Golden State? And I said, at least LeBron won a chip since then. Now, I honored them because they are some of the best players, and I put them in the top 10, but Ja ain't done nothing. He's got eliminated in the second round, bro. I don't think Ja Morant's a top 10 player in this league right now. That's just my personal opinion.
You got Jason Tatum top 10?
Jason Tatum's in there. Yeah, I'll get that to Tatum. So that's 9. I just need one more. At least these guys have done something. They've at least gotten to the chip or led their team to the finals or something. You know what I'm saying? At least these guys have achieved something. At least they've done that. Or they're an all-time great, still playing at a high level. Like KD ain't done nothing, but he's an all-time great playing at a high level. Honestly, think about it. Out of that whole list, KD the only guy on there that ain't done nothing. He's the only guy on there that ain't been to an Eastern or Western Conference final in the last 3-4 years. He's the only guy I got on that list that ain't done that. Well, yeah, even Jokic, because they went to the Western Conference Finals in the bubble. Remember? Yep. And he got 2. And Dame Dollar not there. I'm not putting him there right now. He ain't played. Booker could kind of get there, maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to think. Who's better than Booker? Y'all got somebody better than Booker? I probably will put Booker there then. I ain't seen nothing in the chat that's saying it's better than James Harden. Hell no. I'm not putting him nowhere. AD ain't. No. AD, no. Nope. Ain't played enough. Ain't been healthy enough. I'm not putting Paul George or Kawhi on. I'm not putting AD. He just ain't been healthy enough, man. KD the only one finna get away with that because he ain't been healthy either. People forget. KD ain't been healthy in the last 3 years either. So, but he's the only one because he is, was one of the best. He's been considered, like even now, some people still consider KD the best in the game. So I can't deny that. I don't think he is, but a lot of people do. So that's why KD's on this list. But other than that, no, I'm not putting. John Morant ain't made it to me yet, y'all. He may be top 15, top 20 in the league right now, but he's not top 10 in my personal opinion. He's just not. I'd take Chris Paul before John Morant. A 37-year-old Chris Paul before John Morant. John Morant don't play no defense, y'all. He don't play enough defense for me at all. He's very exciting, and that's fine, Rambo. I don't have a problem with you having him in your top 10. I'm just, he's not in mine. He's very, very exciting. He is. Very. Is that on your end? That's on your end, Kareem. You know that, right?
It is?
Yeah, because my stuff full bar. Because it make both of them. If it was just me, it would be me going out. It's on your end because you controlling it. Yeah, it's on your end because I got full bars. I got full bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got Booker right there, I guess. Yeah, I can't think of nobody that's more worthy than Booker. Boy said I'm losing my basketball IQ. Okay. You get out there on the court with me and see.
Everybody give appreciate a shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who been showing love. We appreciate it. My boy King Charles in the building, my boy Jamal Patterson. Who else just came? Artie Dom, KBS, the Pisces. Everybody, I appreciate you guys coming through.
That's Cap, KBS.
Subscribe to King Charles. What you say?
That's Cap.
What?
That's Cap. KBS put something in there. That's Cap. He said Anthony Edwards play a good season this year. He's putting him in the top 10. That's Cap. Unless he lead them to unless he lead them to a championship. Unless he lead them to a championship, I'm not putting him in my top 10.
But okay, what if some of them guys that's on your top 10 struggle, get hurt? So you can't.
No.
Say it's like
Here's a better way. It is Cap to me. My opinion. He gave his opinion. I'm giving mine. That's all. But who's he jumping? This is what I'm gonna say. If he gets, let's just say he gets to the Western Conference Finals, right? Who's he jumping on that list? My top 10 that I just gave.
We don't know what type of year he's gonna have. We don't know what type of year.
I just gave him a great year. If he has a great year and leads that team to the West, not Cat, him. He leads the team. He's the clear-cut leader, and he leads it to the West Conference Final. Who does he jump on my top 10 list? Is he jumping Tatum?
He could jump Tatum.
Is he jumping? I don't agree with that. I still wouldn't put him above Tatum because Tatum led his team to the finals.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't agree with that.
See, you confusing it. We
Oh,
saying
so
we
you're saying,
saying
hold on. You're doing one per year. Like you're saying who's the best top 10 players this past year is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going by.
That's not what they were asking though, Kareem. They were saying who's the best players in the game now, not just who had the best year last year. That's not what they were asking. Oh, you got another donation. Oh no, that's the same one. That's the same one. I thought you had another super chat. That's the same one that's been up there. No, I didn't know they were asking. I thought they were asking just who's the best 10 players in the game
in
now.
the game. I don't know. It's confusing, but it's all good.
Oh yeah. No, Bradley Beal. What has he done, bro? Besides score, he ain't even close to the top 10. I got Jimmy Butler, best EVA 1000. I had him in the top 10.
Jimmy Butler had mostly good
Hey,
playoffs.
2 Eastern Conference Finals. He had a
no, in the play.
NBA Finals.
He's a beast in the
big
playoffs.
games. Jimmy Butler he's a beast, bro.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
It is that.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast. No, nobody cap like you, man. Nobody cap like you, bro. You the cap. You the master capologist. Then he gonna get on that what's the name at the end and say, man, you know what? I didn't like you at first, Dale, but when I thought about it more, I really like you, bro. I said, yeah, you definitely like, because y'all boogers are on the capologist all stars. Shit. You the master cap. Man. He said he liked the guy Dale on I like Dale too, but I mean he be capping. He's on the Player's Choice.
No, I said what fan he is.
I don't know. I didn't ask him what his favorite team was. He don't like Giannis, you can tell. He be capping. He be capping a lot, bro. He said Wilt Chamberlain was a bum. I mean, stuff like that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm like. He be capping. But he cool. He cool dude, but he a cool dude. You know, you just go back and forth, but you know, so shout out to Dale. But
he didn't say that. Like that, like some stuff
he said he has no respect for like 60s and before. And I said, don't get me wrong, brother. I don't rank them as high because of the scenario and situation with.
But how can you even say out your mouth you don't respect that? That sounds crazy.
That's just what he.
How?
He a KD fan. Oh, no wonder these two get along. Then the one guy here telling me Dale's a KD fan. That's why him and Mass get along, because Mass a KD fan. KD fans don't like Giannis. Think about this. Name me one KD fan that actually gonna pump up Giannis.
Mass like the Rockets, right?
Yeah, but he's master cap. He like KD more than anything. He said KD is of the highest order. Where was that high order when that nigga was getting swept last year? What was that high order then? Mass is full. I was on there listening. He was full of excuses for KD, bro. I said, this is ridiculous what this book is saying on here. But that's Mass, though. I expect Mass to go in and cap for KD. And Mass act like the stuff that Giannis did is not impressive. I ain't impressed. I'm not impressed. He ain't a great defender. I said, bro, hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Now, y'all may not think that the man is the most versatile defender. But to sit here and say that a guy that wins Defensive Player of the Year is just average at defense, come on now. Stop that. There's never been one Defensive Player of the Year that was just an average defender. Never. They may not have been the best in the league, but they definitely was above average defenders. And just because you're not as versatile as a player doesn't mean you're not elite. You see what I'm saying? They were trying to act like these guys that were more versatile were better than these other guys. No. You still can be elite doing one thing. Oh, this is what the one guy said too, Kareem. Oh my God, it was crazy. This dude be capping. They was trying to say that Giannis is not a really great scorer, right? He's not an elite scorer. Like, they were going off Gilbert Arenas' comments.
And that was horrible. Gilbert was horrible.
Wasn't it horrible, bro? Gilbert Arenas is a clown to me, bro. I would love for Gilbert Arenas to get on one of these things, and I get on. I'm telling you, that cat, I'll cook the crap out of him. I'll be respectful. But I will cook because his takes.
I defended Gilbert. Everybody knows I defended him. But lately, he been saying some knucklehead stuff. I don't know if he do it, because mind you, he just got a YouTube channel. So sometimes, but see, this is the difference between me and Gilbert. One thing about me, I could probably want numbers, want this channel to be big, but it's hard for me to say some crazy stuff I don't believe in. And some people will do that just to get their numbers. I think Gilbert doing a lot of that to get track. He just started YouTube. I know he had like 1,000 subscribers. Like, how can he sit there and say, oh, he played 30, how good is he? He only playing 32 minutes a game. Like,
bro.
And then when he said
Like he's
Jamal,
not capable of playing more minutes. Yeah, like he's not
he's
capable of
not
playing more
capable of
minutes.
playing more minutes. And then
Then
when you sit there and say Lou Williams is better than Ginobili.
no,
How?
he said not Lou Williams. He said
No, but then he said
Jamal
Lou
Crawford.
Williams too. He
He
said
said Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford
yeah,
are better
that's the
than
whole
Manu
thing.
Ginobili.
He said, I don't think he's top 5, 6 man of all time.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the thing that was most disappointing was that what's the Lakers coach that was there doing an interview with him?
Phil Hanley.
I can't believe Phil Hanley sit there
That's
and just listen to that bullshit.
And that's what Chris Broussard said, because Chris Broussard them talked about it too.
Man, that's sad.
Chris Broussard said the same thing you said. Chris Broussard said the sad part about it, Phil Hanley just sat there. Like some stuff, I get it, but you can't let that ride like that. Like, you know what I mean? He played 32 minutes. That means because LeBron probably played 32 minutes this year.
No, he didn't. You mean for old boy this year? Yeah, hopefully.
So that means he's not good because he's playing 32 minutes.
And again, they were trying to act like because the guy is more versatile makes him a better scorer. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And I went and looked at the stats. Giannis is more efficient. Now, KD scores in a different variety of ways, but I don't care about that. I'm still going to take a guy that's going to make 55% of the shots over a guy that makes 52% of the shots. I'm going to do it. They're both great, but I'm going to take the higher percentage. I don't care where you're getting the shot at. See, I said we lose the simplicity of the game. The goal is to put the ball in the hoop more than the other team. So I want the higher percentage guy. I want the more accurate guy.
He said what y'all want Phil to do. That's the argument. That's his opinion.
Who is Phil?
Phil Hanley.
No, Phil should have came back and said, "Bro, that's a lot of." And because again, a lot of what Gilbert says is very disrespectful, bro. It's borderline disrespectful, bro.
It is borderline.
And honestly, I would have been like, bro, hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I don't happen to agree with you, but you're entitled to your opinion. I'd at least said that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm just gonna sit there and let him cap. And mind you, Phil Hanley done been on all these teams with these guys, bro.
Yeah.
He know how great Giannis is, bro. He know how great these dudes is.
And that's what surprised me about Gil. He talked about Ginobili, 14 points, like Jamal Buck. Him and
Cam the Hooper. How was KD more efficient? I just looked the stats up. KD shot 52% last year, and they both averaged 29.9 points. So let's just say 30. They both averaged it. How is he more efficient on 52% shooting? And old boy did it on 59 or 55, and he played less minutes. Giannis played 5 less minutes a game than KD did. How is that? This is the thing I be tripping about. How is that more efficient? I don't understand. How is it more efficient? They gave you the same amount of production, 30 points. He did it on less shots, less minutes. But KD more efficient? See, people talk, but the numbers don't back what you're saying.
Hold up, y'all, you throwing me off. So who talked about KD and Giannis? Gil said that about KD and Giannis?
No. There was a guy in the chat. I brought it up, and then there's a guy in the chat that said KD more efficient, but Giannis a better player right now. No, Giannis is just a better player right now, and he more efficient. I looked it up for the players thing because I was like, they were talking, and I said I got it because the main two guys they were talking about was Giannis and comparing him to KD. So I looked up their stats, and I'm like, hold on, how are they both averaging 29.9? Oh boy, played more games, so he was more durable. You still there, Kareem, or you froze? Oh, you there?
I'm there.
He played more games, so he's more durable. He played less minutes, took less shots, and made more. How does that make KD a better scorer than him? How does that make him more efficient than him? I don't get it. And then that's just offense, y'all. That's just offense. And we're talking about totality of a player. Who's a better defender? Not even close. Not even close. So for people to sit here and say that KD's a better player than Giannis, it's cap to me. Because all you care about is the beauty. See, KD looks better scoring than Giannis does. So that gives him greater points. But he's not even close to being the defender that Giannis is. Even though Giannis may not be, an elite on-ball defender, he's still better than KD on ball. and he's definitely better help defense and team defense and shot blocking and rebounding. I mean, besides shooting, what does KD do better than Giannis? He don't score better. They got the same amount of points. Actually, Giannis got more points. They average the same amount. Giannis scored more points because he played more games. He's more durable, and he does it in less minutes. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. And again, it's the KD lovers that hate Giannis, and they won't give him his props. It's the same way folk be doing for LeBron. It's sad. It's just sad. In your opinion. But no numbers match your opinion. Now, it's stats, facts, yeah. They just don't tell the whole story. And with the eye test, Giannis in these last 3-4 years has led and dragged his team way further than KD ever has. KD ain't never led a team to a championship, ever. Because Draymond, Steph, and Clay were already there. They were already the leaders of that team. He just came in and balled. That's all he had to do.
But
I'm sorry.
But you know what killed me about the Gilbert thing, back to Gilbert? You played against Ginobili and you can, and then the Gilbert thing is everything is points for him. Everything is, he look at as points instead of looking at, don't you know if Ginobili, Ginobili's on another team, what Ginobili could do offensively? Ginobili led his country to medals and things like that. And he held back. And then he said, he's a system guy. Everybody know Ginobili drove Popovich crazy because he did what he wanted when he got in the game. That's why they had to put him as a sixth man. Because at least what they did when the Spurs, they was like an organized, ran their sets with their starters. And then when he come in the game, he just do what he want.
Pegging 180. I disagree because I got just as many in the last few years. I got just as many highlights of Giannis hitting big shots, big free throws to win games as I do KD. So I don't think he's more clutch. He may have a higher shooting percentage, like from free throw and all that kind of stuff. But when the game on the line, I've seen Giannis make big free throws. I've seen Giannis make big shots.
He made big free throws.
Big threes, big mid-range shots. Big free throws. I've seen him step up and get it done. And I've seen Giannis lead his team to a championship. He was the leader. Clear cut. I ain't seen KD ever do that. And then when you got this man telling you he's not a leader, I believe him. That's why I don't trust the Nets this year. Because I keep asking the question and nobody's really answered it. Who's the leader for the Nets? Who's the leader for that team? This is why I don't believe they're going to win. Elder, you're wrong. This past season, KD was statistically more efficient than Giannis. I don't get what they're saying. I just looked it up myself. Giannis shot 55%. KD shot 52%. Field goal percentage. Giannis played 32 minutes a game. KD played 37. I don't understand how he's more efficient, y'all. I don't get it. I don't understand. What am I missing? Y'all gonna come up with some of these crazy ass analytics stats. I can just look. Who put the ball in the hole more than the other guy? And when they both produced 29.9 points a game, but Giannis played, 67 games, and KD played how many? 52? So he played 15 more games than him. He's more durable. He's more accurate. He's more efficient. He does it quicker, faster. The problem is he just ain't as pretty. He don't get it in a variety of ways that KD get it. So variety make most of your bookers go blind anyways. You got too many options in your life. KD let go on the stage. No, he didn't. Stop the cap, Lamont. Good to see you though, brother. Salute.
Salute.
I believe you think led with your play on the court and not your vocals. He wasn't the leader. It's easy to come in on a ready-made championship team, bro. Just all you gotta do is play. That's all you gotta do. Now, somebody's telling me the true mark of efficiency isn't field goal, it's the true shooting percentage. I told you. Somebody was going to come with some crazy ass, what's-the-name stats. Some crazy analytics stuff. Like that means more. At the end of the day, Giannis is just as good a scorer as KD. But I look at the results He gets just as many buckets, if not more, than KD, and he does it in a more efficient manner because he's not playing as long, and he don't take as many shots. I'll take that all day. I don't get into all that crazy shit y'all do, Lamont. It's irrelevant to me. All I need is field goal percentage. That lets me know how efficient a guy is. Yep, that lets me know. And I look at how long they play. Yeah, he talking about defensively. I heard him say it, Pat Beverly, what he said. They have no leadership. And he broke down what he meant, too. He said defensively, they need a leader. Somebody can get in everybody's face. That's what he said. So, and they doubled down and said, "You're gonna get in LeBron." Yes, I will tell her, and I believe that Pat Beverly will. I believe he will tell LeBron. Between him and Darvin Ham, I don't think he'll have a problem telling anybody to play D.
See,
so that's what the Lakers need.
What I like about having.
Yeah,
I think
that's a benefit.
Would say something.
That's a benefit, and I think they do need a. Hey, my boy Show, I got to give him credit. He's been saying this forever though. That like AD, for years, he's been telling me this. Like AD is the type of guy that needs to keep a battery in his back. You know what I mean? So he needs to be motivated. That's why I was actually excited about what's his name from Detroit that was going to coach for us, Rasheed Wallace. I was excited about Rasheed Wallace becoming the coach because I thought that would help AD now and the big men, right? So, but I ain't finna get into all that. There's a metric of efficiency. Sounds like your definition of efficiency is predicted around sheer offense and doesn't account for defense. If I throw defense in, Lamont, you already know Giannis is way better than KD. Stop it. You already know that. So, but no, I agree with Pat Beverly. They do need a defensive identity, and that's how a team can get an identity. It starts on the defensive end. So if you got a Pat Beverly in your face and Coach Darvin in your face, you should be playing better D. We got a lot of guys that can play D now. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see. I can't wait if we get this one more move to see what takes place.
So I kind of get what he was saying about Kevin Durant when he said about I'm a Kevin Durant fan, so you know.
I know you are.
But my thing is this. I kind of agree with him what he's saying about. But I hate when people say like Giannis. I mean, Kevin Durant ain't really do nothing for Golden State. I don't know how people can say that.
I did not say that. See, no, that's why people put. I didn't say. Hold on. I didn't say that Kevin Durant didn't do nothing for Golden State. He just was not.
People say he didn't lead them though. He did lead them.
He didn't. No, he didn't lead them. No, he didn't lead them.
To me, he led them. Like I don't get into the debates with it. But to me, he led them. He you could clearly see he was like the better player. Like he dominated. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that's my, you know, I'm a fan, so maybe it may look.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Will Golden State would have won without KD? Could they have won without KD?
No.
You don't think so?
Not
even though they hold on, time out. No. Even though they had proven they already had won without KD.
No,
even though they proved they came back and won again without KD.
Against Cleveland, against LeBron and them that year? No, I don't think they'd have beat them. I don't.
All right. Okay.
I don't think they'd beat LeBron and them.
Hey, no problem. No problem. They have proven they can win without KD twice. Not once, but twice. I don't think they can win without Steph. I don't think they can win without Draymond and Clay. I don't. They can show me they can win without KD. They've done it twice. We don't want to look at that, though. They won before he came, and they won after he came. But we'll ignore that. We will flat out ignore that. They were 73-9 without KD. But they can't win a chip without KD? Come on, bro. Stop it. Again, this is what KD lovers do. They say stuff like this, but at the end of the day, they're just trying to diminish what Giannis has done. Because KD ain't never done that. He's never done what Giannis has done. And Giannis is only 26 years old, 27 years old. KD has never put a team on his back. He has solely been the man and led a team to a chip. He's never done that. Never. Because I promise this. You think they would have won if you took Steph Curry off that team? Take Steph off that team and give KD, give him Draymond and Clay. You think they'd have won? Your opinion, since you like KD so much. I just want your opinion. You think they would have won? Hell no, you don't think they would have won. Stop it, Kareem. You do not think they would have won.
No, hold up. You want to say hold up?
I'm listening.
I got to put a guard in Steph Curry place because you saying that Steph won. They had Andrew Wiggins and Harrison Barnes. So you can't just say no Steph and not put a body there. So we got to put a body there because
So you had one. What's his name? The All-Star that came over. You had him.
No, but we can't say because you said okay. They won.
I get what you're saying.
They had Harrison.
They had what's his name? Put him there.
They had Andrew Wiggins.
Put him. He's a guard. You had an all-star guard on. Put him there. So take out Steph and put in what's his name? D'Lo. Since they had him.
Oh yeah,
you win it?
Yeah, they won. Yeah. They put D'Lo in. I think they'll win.
You got to convince yourself. See, you don't even believe that yourself. Look at you, bro. Now, you don't even believe that shit yourself. Yeah. My ass, nigga. Because you capping, bro. You capping. You know damn well that team wasn't gonna win. You know it wasn't.
What this means? Stimulate a game. What this means? I don't play games. So I
just simulated the game on 2K. The Warriors lose. I'm sure they do. I know they do.
What's that?
I guess you could do a game simulation that comes, and I don't into all that. You know, Lamont is the technology guru dude. I don't know. He might have had to, he got all the stats, analytics, and all that on it, bro. I don't know nothing about it, but it's a simulated game, so it's like a computerized game of what would happen, and they give their thoughts and opinions and stick it in the game. And anybody know if you remove Steph from that team, there's no way they win. I think even if you remove Clay, they don't win. I really believe that. You remove any of those three guys that were already there, Steph, Clay, or Draymond, they do not win that chip. With KD on there. Don't matter who you replace them with. They're not winning. That team, that structure set up for them dudes. All he did was jump on board. That's it. They were already championship level. No, I know it ain't always accurate. I don't trust it. He just was joking around. I mean, he just saying what he did. But I'm telling you, And anybody sit there and say that KD got out there and balled. It's easy. He just got out there and played basketball because there wasn't no pressure on him because all the stars already got on. There wasn't no pressure. You got 4 Hall of Famers in their prime out there. I don't hear nobody crying about that super team. Nobody. 4 Hall of Famers in their prime. And out of 3 years, they got 2 out of 3 chips. Because he only stayed 3 years, right? He didn't stay 4. He only stayed 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. Draymond, I really think he orchestrated because he knew keeping him here, there's no way I'm going to get paid. I can't get paid. Yeah, KD joined an already built ship. Facts. He didn't put the ship together. He didn't know. 73-9, bro. And again, it's the hottest move I've ever seen in sports. This team is a team that eliminates you when you were up. You were up on this team. 3-1. I've been saying this, Elder. What pressure did KD have? None. On that team, there's 0 pressure. Oh, the pressure. Everybody wants you to win. Man, who you going to guard? You got 4 Hall of Famers out there, bro. Who you going to guard? 3 of them. Hey, here's the thing, too. You had 3 of the best shooters ever play the game. Steph, Clay, and KD, you telling me they're not 3 of the best shooters to ever play?
FYF said, why you don't need the deal? FYF comment on the comment section. He said he don't like none of them deals.
That's
Miles Turner or the Utah deal.
There were a few people in there that said they didn't like none. A couple people said they don't want none.
What deals y'all like?
They want Kyrie. They want Kyrie.
Oh, you want Kyrie? I want Kyrie.
And then, FYF is a big, Lamont is a big Russ supporter. I wish we.
Oh, you support Russ too? Okay, I support Russ too.
All these people I know you like Russ better. I wish we could send him to Portland. I wish your team would step up and take him. We'll take anybody back. I don't even care for Dame with the Lakers, but I'd take him over freaking Russell Westbrook. Shoot, give me the little guard. Give me anybody. I don't care. Just a package for $47 million. I'll take whoever you got. Everybody love Russ. They don't want him on their team though. They don't want him on the team. He just don't fit. If you're trying to win a championship, Russ is not a good fit for your team. That's what Kareem, that's what I said on the Player's Choice. I said, name me the championship, a team that's contending for a championship that Russ fits on. Because the one guy was saying, I start Russ on plenty of teams. I said, really, bro? Are you plenty?
I think to me, I think Russ took too much of the blame to me, man. And I think a lot of people misjudge. I think Russ gonna have a good year. I want to see him going on another team. I think Russ gonna have a good year.
Y'all got much greater. Again, you put him in the right scenario, he could. I actually think he lost a step too, y'all. We're gonna see if he didn't. I think he may start off gangbusters, but I think he actually lost a step too. I really do. So I think by the end of the year he'll tail off physically. We'll see though. See if I'm wrong. I just don't see no championship caliber team that he's a good fit for. He's not a good fit for Denver, not a good fit for Memphis. Russ will fit on Boston, Denver, or Dallas. Are you serious, Lamont? Are you serious? Russ, I gotta have the ball in my hand. Let me do my thing. Let me push the break. It's gonna be good with Dallas when Luka gotta have the ball 90% of the time. You gonna take the ball out of Jokic's hands for Russ? In Boston? That guy said that Boston on the thing that he trusts Russ more than he do Brogdon and more than he do Brogdon. And he wasn't talking about health. I asked you, health, I get. No. I'm talking about just playing on the floor. What? Am I in a twilight zone with these people do people feel like they gotta go overboard because Russ is taking so much heat? They gotta go overboard with their takes on Russ now? Now, you know what, Diesel Don? If there's any place that he could fit that's a championship contender, it would be Miami.
Now I ain't gonna lie. You know what's crazy? I was gonna do a video. I think that's where he may go when he get brought out. I feel I could see him in a Heat jersey. I can see it. I could see him going to Miami.
And what you doing with old boy? Because see, what people forget is old boy had the family issues last year, Lowry, and it required him to be away from the team for a lot. They is not saying what it was, but it was very stressful, whatever it was, and that's when he gained that weight, and you know what I mean. So the team is actually back to him and giving him an excuse like, because this ain't Kyle Lowry, but whatever it is dealt with, it's settled, it's over, and they expect a better Lowry. So you'll take Russ over Lowry?
What you mean?
Kareem?
For the Lakers?
No. Nigga, Russ over Lowry on the damn Miami Heat.
I always tell you I think Russ a better player than Lowry.
So you would rather have Russ on the Miami Heat than Kyle Lowry?
Yes. For the Miami Heat, yes. I think Russ gonna do more than he gonna give you rebound. I like Russ over Lowry, yes. Lowry better playmaker, but I think so. If they'd had Russ in this playoff this year, they'd beat Boston. Then Jimmy Butler had no help.
Yeah, I don't know what Russ would have done to hurt the team either, too, though. I don't know. Because I've seen Russ with great players next to him, and I mean, look how bad he made it. He made it so easy for the Lakers in the bubble. He had Harden right next to him, but we destroyed them dudes, bro, with Russ because we knew what Russ was gonna do. He down 30, talking about rock the baby, bro. Are you serious? You remember that, Kareem? Do you remember that?
No,
do you remember that?
I'm like,
Lakers was pounding his head, and he's doing too little rock the baby, bro. Yeah, okay. And that's the guy y'all want to put y'all future in. Y'all want to put it. Give him the keys to y'all future. That's what y'all want to do. Go right ahead, y'all. I seen it.
Who did that to? Caruso? No,
I don't remember who he did it to. They was down 30 though, bro.
Caruso,
30. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Russ is
Rondo.
definitely.
It's
I'm
Rondo.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you two. I'm gonna tell you 2 reasons. Hey, no problem. I'm gonna tell. It might have been. I'm gonna tell you 2 reasons why Russ. It might have been. I'm gonna tell you 2 reasons why Russ is not good for Miami. 1, he cannot shoot, and 2, he don't play no D. He don't. And you telling me he better than Lowry on defense? Hell no. And he can't even shoot better than Lowry. He can't. So he's not a better fit than Lowry for them. Again, the Lakers did. Hey y'all, the Lakers did go after Lowry before they did Russ. Don't forget that. They tried to get Lowry from Toronto before they tried to go for Russ. Yeah, Lowry's more of a pure point guard. Much better IQ than Russ. Much better. Russ is a 2 guard stuck in a with a old school power forward mentality, stuck in a point guard's body. Russ is a prototypical 90s player. Wow. I'm not finna go back and forth with. I'm definitely finna get out. I ain't got time for Lamont. I ain't finna go back and forth with this. Lamont's a guy that hate the 90s, y'all. Now, mind you, this nigga wasn't born until 2001, but he hate the 90s. He hate the 90s, man. Now, I love it now. I grew up playing in the 90s. I graduated in 1990, so my days of playing was in the 90s. Yeah, you can say all you want. 90s had a great players in it, and we played defense, and we were tough and gritty, and we had much higher IQ than these guys today. I'm 50, and I still serve up these dudes. I can't wait to put it on tape with Lamont. We're gonna have our day. I'm gonna get that booger. Watch, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I don't hate on the 90s. I was born in the 90s. And you do hate, Lamont. Stop it. You do hate. And see, that's again, people don't like Jordan. They're going to diminish that because they want the 90s competition to look bad. And that's the only reason Jordan is so great. Not that he just conquered everybody. He was just that good. That's what they do. So, man, I'm gone, man. It's been over 3. Man, it's been 4 hours, bro.
Almost 4 hours.
Oh, I'm done, bro.
I
Gotta go.
that.
Yeah, high IQ. You heard me, boy. You heard me. High IQ. We had much higher IQ than
you.
y'all.
Like, subscribe. Appreciate everybody coming through. Boy, FYF with the good takes, bro. Subscribe to FYF. Subscribe to Humble.
Came out earlier. Oh yeah.
Reg Dog, Lakers in 5.
All of them. All of them. Hit them up, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.